I'm Paul Pearson, host of Star Time, and when I'm not hearing men compare women to residential real estate, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World.
PrEP is a daily pill that can significantly reduce your chances of getting HIV, and typically it takes a trip to a physician to get it. Now you can visit select pharmacies, get tested on the spot, and walk away with your first month of PrEP. It's easier than ever to protect yourself from HIV, and with all the coverage options, you can get it at a very low cost. To find your nearest participating pharmacy, go to doh.wa.gov/PrEP now. That's doh.wa.gov/PrEP. Do it now. This is a message from the Washington State Department of Health and Public Health, Seattle and King County.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam.
Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at yung local Filipino community, Phil-Am Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news.
Kaya always tune in, Phil-Am Radio, every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio World.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World. I'm Granville Emerson along with my partner, Ronald Pepe Bean. And we host the show Little Line Sports right here on Rainier Avenue Radio World, where we talk about football, basketball, local sports, national sports, Seahawks, UW, Seattle U Red Hawks, Garfield Bulldogs, all that and more right here on Little Line Sports on Rainier Avenue Radio World.
How would COVID vaccines work in your body? Here are 3 things to know. Number 1, a vaccine is basically a training session for the immune system. Vaccines teach the immune system to look for the key features of a virus. So when a virus does show up, it's ready to fight it off. Number 2, a vaccine gives your body a plan to recognize the virus. Then your immune system starts preparing by making antibodies, or fighter cells, that stay in your blood as protection in case the virus tries to invade. What this means is you get immunity against the disease without having to get sick first. Number 3, when enough people's bodies know how to fight off a virus, it has nowhere to go. That slows the spread. When people get a vaccine, we're able to stop the spread quicker and get closer to ending the pandemic. To learn more, go to covidvaccinewa.org. A message from the state of Washington.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio,
your community radio station.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo
and your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and IDYourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
She make these hoes turn up, they know. When the picture man say pose, she don't need no filter, no filter. Bad. No filter, no filter. Because she a deep fried woman. Deep fried woman. I need a deep fried woman. Because she a deep fried woman. Deep fried woman. I need a deep fried woman. Because she a deep fried woman. Deep fried woman. I need a deep fried woman. Because she a deep fried woman. Working with a little song. Working with a little song. Working with a little song. Damn, she a cutie. Double XL. Magazine beauty. They call her Miss Foolie. Miss Foolie. Cause she twerks so foolie. With that booty. She can make a movie. Pants grip her body like a bowl grip her ass. Like them vocals when you flip a slam. Stunt woman dancing like a stripper. Got them wild. Like Giselle. Jada 5. 38, 28, 44 and 5. Now I'm 75 pounds a K. Bad mother, get a big bomb. She the poster child of big.com. She a deep fried woman. Deep fried woman. I need a deep fried woman. body mad flash. So fat, need a lap dance. Lil' mama the shit like crap pants. Her homegirl got a flat ass, she built like a stick. She threw her ass on the sink to make it look like she thick. With your skin ass, I need a bitch with plenty air, plenty cash and way cooler than a city fan. Oh my God, lil' mama, she's so certified. 5'7" with them 6-inch heels. Yeah, she hella thick, she don't miss no meal. Cause she a thick fine woman, thick fine woman, thick fine woman. Cause she a thick fine woman, thick fine woman, thick fine woman. Cause she a thick fine woman, thick fine woman, thick fine woman. Cause she a thick fine woman. Working with a little something, working with a little something. Hey, I told her bitch, work something, something. I took her to the room, yeah, I'm tryna something. That's like water, they hit like a white girl. Don't eat the first night, but tonight I just might, girl. Excuse me, where my manners? I met her in the D, but she from Louisiana. You know the mama rich, she always on them jiggles. And tryna be a girl, I just wanna welcome her. Thick fine woman, thick fine woman, thick fine woman. Cause she a thick fine woman, thick fine woman, thick fine woman. Cause she a thick fine woman, thick fine woman, thick fine woman. Cause she a thick fine woman. Working with a little something, working with a little something, working with a little something.
All right, y'all. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, opening things up with music from Texas. That song actually
Big
came out.
foul woman.
It actually,
foul woman.
it actually came out back in 2013, y'all. But Charlie Boy actually re-released that joint after it went hot on TikTok.
Boy.
Thick Fine Woman.
That never gets old, though.
That's a no.
People sleep on Charlie, bro.
What? I'm always
featuring
on the thick foul woman.
featuring
Thick foul woman.
Little Ronnie Mother, Fat Pimp, and No Shame right there.
Fat Pimp.
And there you go.
I love the name No Shame.
So you're listening in to Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, along with myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
There he is.
OG Mambo. Come on, man.
IDYourself, you heard? Gang.
Gang, come on, man.
Yeah, all right.
and
Yeah,
connected,
man.
Connected and respected, man. Never neglected. You dig what I'm talking about?
All right. First
Man,
off, before we do the whole rigmarole and all that, man, we got to say one thing real quick. Happy birthday to Patron.
Happy birthday, baby.
Yeah.
Big up to my boy.
Yeah, come on.
Big up to my boy.
Yeah, man, happy birthday, man. Kuya Patrol, man.
For real.
Extraordinaire, man. Father, first, man. Brother, friend, all the things, man. Happy birthday to you, dog.
There he is.
Yeah, I do want to say, man, of all the people that I know that stand by everything that they say, you're definitely one of the three people that I could say to do that. And Zeke is another one, but those names are very far and few between. But you're a real stand-up guy, and I really appreciate saying that you're one of my close friends, brother.
I appreciate you putting me up there like that, man.
Come on.
Got you,
man.
big one.
Keep racing around the moon, dog. Don't stop now.
Yeah.
JJ Grand wishing you a happy birthday.
Thank you, Joey. What up?
And he's also about them thick, fine women, too.
Hey, look, you know what it is, bro? I told my homie, I said, bro, I don't go. I said, bro,
it's Libra season. We need the thick, foul women all season
yeah,
long.
bro.
You hear me?
We can't be out here going. We can't be skinny dipping. We gotta go with chunky.
First time ever tuning in to Fresh Juice. It's a
I'm sorry.
hip hop and R&B show every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. We interview artists, and we got a couple in studio tonight, and as well as we play music from the past week. All that. The show also re-airs in syndication on Ease Way Radio on Mondays at 1 p.m. Shout out to Ease Way. And a portion of this interview will also on DJ Defcon's massive mix session on Friday. So a portion of the interview on there as well.
Everywhere, papi.
Also, you can follow us on the Facebook page, Facebook group Fresh Juice Media, on Spotify, Fresh Juice Mix 2022. All the music on the show on there. IG and Twitter, follow us Fresh Juice Media. Audio archives, go to mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast. And we're also on Linktree and on YouTube under Fresh Juice Media. We got a couple of guests here in the studio. We'll be bringing in FML John Thomas. You can see him right there.
Oh, we're going to bring him in.
We're going to bring him in. And we also got here in the studio another person. We got Kid Cambo.
They say
I got some questions about these names, man.
That's what I heard.
Welcome.
Man, I know you got some questions, and we got 2 hours to do them.
Let's do this.
Plus, we got 2 cuts from each of them, and lots more in store. So feel free to jump in those comments. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch.
I need to address something.
More birthday love for Patron. Yes, keep that love coming. Patron all episode, man.
Yes,
Definitely.
please do. But I need to address something. Last episode, I didn't have the time to, and so I'm 2 episodes ago with this statement. But Mambo, my man, you made a comment about my album and your disgruntlement about my track list. I'll have you know you're chapter 6 and Patron is in chapter 7. But before you get excited about it, I thought to myself, like, how would I look just assumingly putting him on my album and you turning around and being like, bro, you didn't even say please. And then now instead you went like, oh, you didn't even want to put me on your album. So it's like, how do I win with that?
That's what you call a catch-22.
That is.
You dig? Like, how do you win?
With that public service announcement. No.
Yeah, I had to get that off my chest, bro.
That being said, send the email.
You, dog.
I got you.
By the way, can I have Section 8? No.
Section 8.
Money is not trying to drop a hot.
Yo, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, yo. Why y'all be popping off so early?
The back sleeve.
All right, so
man, I miss them days.
Let's check in real quick before we bring in our guests, man. Mambo, I know you had an incredible last night.
No, I ain't gonna lie. We was turned up on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, we got projects dropping this Friday, September 30th. Grab a Plate featuring production from all over the map, man. Who on the track? Kaleem Beats, who we had on here. Got features from like Neff the Pharaoh, the boy, a lot of hometown people rocking with me. So it's a fun little project. So I wanted to invite all the homies who I could think of who got creative, different sounds, different fan bases, and doing their own thing, so we could mash together and just turn up.
Did you, man, ask about your album? Did you get anybody from where you're from?
What you mean on the project?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people. Trey Ross is on the project. He also FML, like our guest in here. I got D Mikey on the project.
No, I mean where your family's from, like on the map.
Oh, like Zimbabwe, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy you said that, because I'm just coming. The reason why I ain't got my laptop and stuff like that, I don't know why I told on myself, but now y'all know I ain't got my laptop and stuff like that. But the reason why I don't got that is because I was just at a studio session with Big Bro from Chimarenga Renaissance, and there's some sneaky stuff that's coming out the vault very, very soon.
Beautiful.
But yeah, this Friday, grab a plate, grab the project. You guys can tune in, jam with it. We got some videos coming in, the whole nine, man. So it was a good party. Actually, one of our guests was out there rocking, so he can tell you how he felt.
Yeah, definitely.
Once we get into it.
Patron, how did you do your birthday, man?
Oh man, I don't do much, man. Regular day for me. But I did want to say congratulations on your project, man. I know it's a lot of work putting something together, and yeah, we look forward to hearing it.
No, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, but real quick before we go further, I got to shout out to Patron, because I've been asleep, and I watched his battles for the first time. It was about 3:30 in the morning, and all my because I was acting like I was at the battle. Standing up, watching the TV, standing up in front of the TV, blowing one down. Like,
bars.
Yeah, you know, you snap.
That's clowning.
If they ask Mambo, I'm gonna tell them it was 3-0 against G Show. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Shout out to G Show, man.
Shout out to him though.
Shout out to G Show. Yeah, he showed up.
He did have a few stingers, you know what I'm saying? Where even as a friend, I was like, oh, you didn't have to say that to my mans, but you know what I'm saying?
And ID, how's your week been, man?
Everything is solid, and we could talk about it. Basically, tomorrow, my 7-year-old, he has a huge major surgery going down. We have to be at the hospital by 5 a.m. tomorrow. And basically, he had a segment of his abdominals, what do we call it? His intestines. He had a section of his intestines taken out because he wasn't digesting very well. And so that went well, taking it out. And so now they gave him a colostomy bag for the last year. And now they're reversing everything and hooking his pipes back up. And closing the colostomy bag up.
Over here in fresh juice, man.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
That's baby
Appreciate
juice.
y'all. Yeah, most definitely.
All right, I think we got a couple of artists to get in, man.
We
got one person, the main man, to always introduce them. So,
all right. since I seen him last night, we might as well start right there. You know what I'm saying? The ladies love him with the smile and the good looking hair, man. You know what I'm saying? The hottest Cambodian to ever do it, man. Real hardworking young man, real diligent, real true. About to share a story. Can y'all make some noise for Kid Cambo in the building, y'all?
Welcome, brother. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother? Hey man, you is a little like extra crispy fly though. You know what I'm saying? Like
You seen how he coming, bro? You
you look like you walking. You look like
Yeah,
you walking the mall.
yeah.
You look like when he looks like he either walks into a mall and gets into a fight, or like a slew of girls will just recognize him.
What the hell?
He gets into a fight behind the slew of girls. That's what happened.
Hey, that's probably what it is, though.
Fighting at the mall. I'm taking it back to those days.
Looking
Right,
good, though,
right,
brother.
right.
You
Like,
looking
that's
good,
like a
man.
Chris
You looking
Brown
good.
video. You know what I'm saying? All right, with no further ado.
And right before you bring in this next guest, I just want to point out that ID and me are the only one without glasses at the moment. So
Yeah,
we got to
we
bring in
see-
this
Yo,
other.
what is with the
Y'all see
we
clearly.
tell you all the time, D man. I'm about to bring
What
an
is-
extra
what
pair in my car just for
All right,
you.
look, I'm gonna give me some shades. You know what? I'm gonna pop up next week with some shades. Oh God.
All right, look, with no further ado, man, we got another guest in the building. The King of Rage, representing the northern region. Y'all know I'm a favorite of the north side, man. So anyone north of the, you know what I'm saying, the lake, holding it down, moving around from Kent all the way up to K-Town. You do what I'm talking about. We got FML, John Thomas in the building, man.
What up? What up? What up?
Ready to have a real good time.
Yeah, we gonna talk.
And I'm also team no shades. And y'all are lucky because I almost wore my shades.
Yeah.
He was already
we
thinking about
welcomed
it.
you to the game.
No, because he got the Versace shades.
See, we would have welcomed you to the game. You would have been cool. You know what I'm
But it's
saying?
good though.
It's
No
okay to
shades.
rock no shades.
No shades in 7, bro.
Yo, I would have walked in there. I would have walked up in there with some Marshall shades like nothing, fam.
Wow. Okay.
Not the Marshall say.
You gotta be thorough and transparent.
Right,
with
right,
yourself.
right.
So you both were rocking at Mambo's party last night?
No, that was
Just you, Cambo?
Yeah, how was that? How was that?
No, we already.
Yeah. Hey,
Look
man,
lit.
energy, bro. That was like just crazy energy. Just the people there that showed up, just from the artists, just the people that were hosting the show, all the way just down to just the fans that came up and just to support, man. The energy was just live, man. It was one of probably my favorite shows that I was at. So, and I appreciate Mambo just even having me on the just the bill in general. So
Oh, it's
it was
love,
lit,
man.
It was
It's
love.
love. We actually don't get to talk about the reasoning and all that behind that too, because that's something that we got to have a little more of in the city, is just community building. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that hard to just reach out and be, hey, man, we could try and put something together, do this, do that, and the next, and not really make it about any one individual, but like you said, about the energy of the building. Because I feel like each level of the show was just like turned, you know what I mean, and a different style of it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was definitely fun.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to get into all that, but right now we're going to play some music from one of our guests here, and we're going to play one of these ones from our guy John here.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play the record, and then if we want to talk about it, we can talk about it after. So
It's gonna be mandatory talk.
we're gonna run this song "Barely Home" featuring GFB Billy.
Oh yeah.
My guy Billy, Camp Boys.
All right, here we go. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, FML, John Thomas.
Oh yeah. Huh. Got no time to talk, leave me alone. Wasting your time blowing up my phone. Please don't kill my vibe, I'm in my zone. Please don't kill my vibe, I'm barely home. Cause lately I've been busy on the road, killing every verse at every show. Got no time to talk, I'm barely home. Got no time to talk, I'm barely. Ooh yeah. John Thomas in his chip. John Thomas in his chip. Yeah, loner lately, yeah, I'm in my zone. Not enough to go around, I need a call. Tryna bang my line on my phone. They all up in my business like a drone. Not worry about these groupies at my shows. Got a couple valley girls I call my own. Nothing like my papa rolling strong. I'm not about the choke, girl.
not the man that I used to be. You and me, we had history, but we broke apart so I could be with me. Nowadays, I'm in the Nectar Lounge or the Rhino Room in the VIP. Weekends in the studio is my happy place where I'd rather be. Yeah. I'm a trending topic, and people only want you for what you got in your pockets. I just wanna be alone, but the voices keep on talking. Got this pressure building up like a migraine, I can't stop. And I walk into the store, yeah, I like it, yeah, I got it, baby. This is how I live. Got these niggas pocket watching. If we hop up in the whip, yeah, we push the gas, no stopping. Yeah, my new whip about to have the no keys, push the start it, shit. Yeah, got no time to talk, leave me alone. Wasting your time blowing up my phone. Please don't kill my vibe, I'm in my zone. Please don't kill my vibe, I'm barely home. Cause lately I've been busy on the road, killing every verse at every show. Got no time to talk, I'm barely home. Got no time to talk, I'm barely home. Shawty's tryna go up when I get home, yeah. See, I ain't got no time to be alone, no. All these people need my help, but I'm too gone, yeah. Please don't up for me when I'm in my zone, no. I need some help that you can't break. Tall J shit not kicking your teeth. Late nights, I be up in the street. Street lights, only friends that I need. Thick skin, shit when never gon' bleed. Big dough when I smoke on my weed. Push a star, I don't fuck with a key. Say up, never back down. Shawty trying like a bust down. Little Shawty is just now. Little bitch, yeah, I'm up now. No time in a rush now. Shawty way, get 'em flushed out. Smoke cookie, no Girl Scout. Yeah, thirsty bitch, thought it was a drought. Got no time to talk, leave me alone. Wasting your time blowing up my phone. Please don't kill my vibe, I'm in my zone. Please don't kill my vibe, I'm barely home. Cause lately I've been busy on the road, killing every verse at every show. Got no time to talk, I'm barely home. Got no time to talk, I'm barely.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. That is Barely Home by FML John Thomas on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice.
Vibration.
I like that, man.
That was smooth, man. That was smooth. When you cooked that up, bro?
Shoot, I made that one when I was still in college. You know what I mean? Like straight recording in the bedroom type.
Okay.
I think it was 2019.
Okay, straight up. That's a vibe, bro. That's what's crazy about a good record though, is because it can live forever. Because it sounds like you could have dropped
Yeah, that was wavy.
Hey, what's even crazier about that song is everybody says that song is a vibe, but I was not vibing when I wrote that song.
You were in a dark. You were in a dark place when you wrote that one.
No, I was just annoyed because people wouldn't shut up. Everybody was trying to text me and call me. It's like, bro, can I drive to my house without everybody trying to blow up my phone? Can y'all leave me alone for like 3.5 seconds? And I was like, I was in the car driving back from Ellensburg, just spinning this beat over and over and over again, just talking about like, dang, I wish people would shut up. I wish they would just leave me alone. And I said, wait just a dang minute. I said, hold up. I said, got no time to talk. Leave me alone. And I said, you wasting your time blowing up my phone. And it all just came together at that point. And then I was like, hold on a minute, run that back. So I ran the beat back, driving to Ellensburg on I-90 and just started freestyling. And then I got home. As soon as I got home, I used to have an app. I think it was called like Boloco or something like that. And it was literally like an app that you had on your phone to where you could record on your phone with auto-tune. And I recorded the rough demo.
Right. The reference track.
Yeah, literally just a reference. But it had auto-tune, but the auto-tune was low-key super janky.
You want to hear something crazy about that? I remember when he first showed me that song, it was in GFB Billy's garage when that happened.
Yeah.
And he was like, I had a show that we did at the Hard Rock Cafe because I had John on it, and he was like, should I do it with this one? And I was like, John, no. I said, John, we recorded.
Real friends. That's real friends.
When you're talking about the auto-tune app, are you talking about the T-Pain auto-tune app?
No, literally, like I could.
I think I've heard of that app too. Like you could do it's not just auto tune. They have like a few different preset.
Think of it like a older version of BandLab, basically.
Yeah,
it was the perfect place or the perfect app to record roughs though.
Yeah.
and record references.
And just kind of get your ideas in the vocal pockets,
Yeah.
the keys you want to mess around in and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I did back then when I was recording in the bedroom. Like I used to do all my reference tracks like that.
Yeah.
Everything I would record on my cell phone first. Actually, if you go back on my Instagram, I played a music festival when I was in college at my university. Actually,
You went to Central?
I went to Central.
Yep.
Yeah, and so the playback video, like the recap, they actually used. I actually didn't have a song out at the moment that would have really fit the vibe, so I just took one of the reference tracks off my phone that I recorded on the app, and people don't know to this day. This is the first time I'm ever saying any of that.
That's crazy.
Nobody knows. Like
what?
It's crazy. I used the reference. Yeah.
Shout out to the Wildcats one time, man.
Shout out to the Wildcats.
Yes, I'm an alumni too.
My guy Pac Weezy and my guy Pac Weezy.
Yo, shout out to Fresh Juice for getting the secret stories, man. We got the backbone.
Hey, we do that. We do that. That'll definitely be a clip for sure.
While we at it, man, shout out South Puget Sound Community College.
Man, if we talking about it,
we talking about colleges?
let's get Edmond CC just a little bit of love.
Hey,
too,
while
man.
we're on the
They give me
topic,
a couple good
let me
you know what I'm saying?
throw in some signs.
Right.
Humble down the little colleges. Shout out to Wazoo. You already know what I'm saying.
What was your major?
Party town.
Man, yeah, that's all it is, man.
What was your major?
Pea water, bro.
No, bro. Hey, we had a good time out there,
Pea water.
man. It was at the.
No, it was fire though.
Yeah,
It was great.
we linked up at the Made in Tokyo concert.
That was lit.
Remember the dude who broke his ankle?
That was crazy. What's even crazier is too, when we went to the Tokyo concert, it was Django that was opening. It was
Yeah,
it was
really?
Django.
Oh, okay.
That was
It
the
was
first
Jang.
time I met Django.
Yeah, that's like
That was the first time I met Django.
It's even funnier too because I knew Jang beforehand because he wrestled in high school and I wrestled too. So I actually knew Jang.
Through like the whole.
Yeah, through wrestling by his government name. So I didn't even know that he was an artist until I was at the Tokyo concert, and I was like, "Wait a minute!"
I wrestled, bro.
I was like, "I know him."
No, it was
You
crazy.
guys in the same weight class?
No,
Nah.
he was a weight. Well, actually, he was 2 weights heavier than what I was. Almost.
That's wild. I used to wrestle too. That's wild.
What? Where'd you wrestle at?
I was in Kent at the time when I first moved here from Cali, but I wrestled 135.
Oh yeah. See, wait. What high school was you at?
KJH.
Okay. Copy that. Yeah, bro. I wrestled.
And I went straight in there.
There's a lot of sex claiming going on this episode,
Yeah.
man.
No,
Dang,
it's a
like,
whole
shout out
city.
to-
First
shout
you
out
got
to
to
the
what city,
Washington
and then they go ask you like,
education system, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First they
Evergreen
gonna ask you what
State
city,
is
and then they
real
want to
ones
know like
behind
what
it.
side of that city, what side of the city would you want? You know what I'm saying? They want to know.
Right.
Shout out to the weed man checking in.
Yo, shout out to the plug though, gang.
That's
in
my
the
brother.
building,
Shout
yo.
to Kuya.
Kuya Treasy.
You said Kuya?
Yeah.
Filipino too, me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
my
that's
brother.
dope.
That's my brother Chiefo.
There is a lot of similarities on tonight's show,
I
man.
love it
We
here.
love
And
it,
we
man.
just getting started. But before we get to our first break, we're gonna pay some birthday love. Obviously, it is Patron's birthday.
Man, come
We gotta
on,
recognize
man.
that.
Yeah,
Gotta
sorry,
recognize
Patron.
that. But there are 2 more people in this scene celebrating birthdays, man.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
And one of them being one and only James Gertie.
Oh
birthday.
my guy, solid dude.
Yeah.
Shooter.
Yes, he definitely is a shooter. Also, D Sane.
Hey.
Okay,
Yeah.
big dog,
Yeah, he's been producing
Big
and mixing and
D,
mastering
son.
for a long time.
baby.
All right, any other birthdays to celebrate?
I got
gave it to
one.
him last week, but I'm gonna give it to him again because that's my brother and I seen him last night. Shout out my brother Isaiah, man. Scumbag
Yeah.
Zay, man. You know what I'm saying? It
Happy
was on the
birthday.
25th. And shout out to all the Libras because it's Libra season. You know, Mambo Bang, Libra
Shout out to
gang. If
Libras.
you ain't Libra gang, you can't hang, or you can hang, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part.
Yo, shout out to Cashier, man. Cashier's birthday was the 24th.
Okay. Ching ching.
Herman Harp said happy birthday to his bro Owen.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shout out to Herman's
Happy
bro
birthday,
Owen.
Owen. Yeah.
Big up
Happy
to Owen.
Rage Day, everybody.
Shout out to Owen.
Rage
Shout out to
Day.
Owen.
Rage Day.
Happy
We don't
Rage
celebrate
Day.
birthdays. We celebrate Rage Days.
Rage days.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rage Day.
Doesn't sound like there's a lot of longevity in Rage Days. Sounds like I think I want to have a Rage Day when I'm like 70 plus.
70 plus.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Can you
Like
imagine
80.
a Rage Day at
Temporary
I'm
rages.
I'm for sure raging at 77.
All right, in there.
As long as we stay in the gym like we in the gym, we'll be cool. We can be raging at
I'll be the
77.
most turned up 79-year-old.
Well, it's gonna be
Yo.
it's gonna be you and me gunning for the most ragiest 80-year-old in the game.
What?
Y'all gonna be setting records, bro.
I'm going crazy.
So, are there any rage days to celebrate in Kid Cambo's and FML John Thomas's lives?
Oh yeah, man. My girlfriend's birthday was just the 17th.
Shout out to
Nice.
Lady Cambo.
bro.
Yeah,
Lady Cambo.
he's off
Shout
the
out to your
market,
boo
ladies.
thing.
Just listen to the music. Just listen to the music.
And John, man, anybody?
And they mentioned Cambo was from Cambodian.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
I'm
what's
black
up,
and
man.
Cambodian, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You got the blade.
Right, the swirls.
You got the swirl.
And John, you got anybody celebrating birthday? Or anybody you want to shout out?
Shoot. I don't even know, man. There's so many birthdays around me. I can't even keep track anymore. Right? If it is your birthday, or if it was your birthday, or your birthday soon, happy Rage Day.
Not for nothing, man. This is a heavy portion of the year.
It is.
Birthdays. Like
You know why though, right?
Yeah.
Do the math, man. February, New Year's,
Right.
Valentine's.
Very true.
Come on, man.
That's actually a real statistic. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Do y'all really believe in Valentine's Day like that?
No, it's fake.
What do you mean? Do I believe in
depends,
Valentine's
bro.
Day?
It depends.
Like I
Like,
need
do
to
you
express
believe
my
in Santa
love.
Claus? Like, do you believe in
You just
Valentine's
say,
Day?
Like in one day, like
like,
no.
do I believe in the baby with the arrow?
I opened the can of worms. My bad, y'all.
No,
My
that
bad.
seems like
My
a
bad. My
stretch.
bad.
Yeah,
That
just
seems like a
forever.
stretch
Yeah,
to me, though.
D Money, shut it down, baby.
All
Shut
the
it
All
time.
down.
right. On that note, we need to pay some bills. We need to pay some
No,
bills.
we doubling back on that when we come back.
We'll
though.
come back to it. We'll come back to it.
No, I'm not.
Religion?
I'm not leaving that in there.
All right. Anyway, we got to pay some bills. We'll be right back on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice in the studio. Kid Cambo, FML, John Thomas, and Patron's birthday, man. Rock with us until 11. There it's going down on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Yo, you tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Fresh Juice. Squeeze daily with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself. Beezy.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
1, 2, get down. What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Petro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
See a bad. What's up, everyone? It's your girl Queen Bree inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living, broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
You know what it is. It's your girl, Batty, baby. And you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and IDYourself.
I wanna see it. No other guy. You only need it. Morning to the late night. No stress, cause we live life. No need to control yet. But I can't wait to see it, see it, see it, see it. Oh, I never saw love the way that showed you. There's still so about the things we used to. I do, I wanna love you more and more. Drowning in my love. Only two of us get you this way. Make the storm comes into the night. And loving you right. And you give it back to me. Flying to meet you. Oh, let me treat you. Let's take a ride to Arashiyama. In the Bahamas. Let's just do it our way. Can't do it no melody. Cause the shape of love has changed in me. Oh, I never saw love the way to show you. This feels so about the things we used to. I do, I wanna love you more and more. Drowning in my love. Only two of us get you this way. Make the storm comes into the night. And loving you right. And you give it back to me. Baby, I'm so proud to be your lady. You know what we gonna do. Sacrifice for me and you. I choose this truth. Loving you like you. I know what you want. Love is for you. You want my baby. Girl, you're my baby. I only want you. Oh,
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. That was Now Yoshioka right there with a new one from called Wave, an R&B artist out of Tokyo. By the way. Yes, sir. Tokyo a go-go. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. Myself, hosted by myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
IDYourself.
Get the bro.
Fight.
Also joining us
album mode.
Also joining us in the studio live, we got
John Thomas in his beep. I can't say
that. He said this beep.
And
bleep themselves.
Cambo. You feel me?
Yeah.
A little bit less energy on that one.
That was just
I'm
smooth.
trying to tell you, man, he's so
That's
chill, he's
Rico
smooth.
Suave.
That boy. That
All right,
boy's slicking the frog snot, yo.
We're gonna promo a couple of events happening right here at the station real quick. A couple of football games going on this Friday. Metro League High School football. First one at 5:00. Rainier Beach Vikings, number 8.
Ooh,
at
Roosevelt. Roosevelt been going through it.
Ouch. 0-4.
Hey, shout out to the Rough Riders, man. Hold it down for us in the North End, man.
They ride rough.
Man, yeah.
And then after that, so we'll do a double header with number 2 Garfield hosting Ballard.
Dang, why are they giving the North End such dogs? They going through it.
I mean,
number 2 and number 8. Jeez. Metro
winning.
League is serious.
They win and O'Day and Eastside Catholic are balling too. They're
Why it
both
look
they're
like
undefeated.
Garfield beat Roosevelt all 4 times.
All right. Also, man, one of our guests, man, currently on a tour. Look at that kid, Cambo.
Oh man, not just me, man. We got my guy here,
Yeah.
John Thomas.
We're both on
Oh,
there.
you
We're
on
both
there
a
too?
tour.
Okay.
Yeah, both on a tour. Yeah, man. It's late. It's lit.
It was active. Houston was pretty.
Yeah, Houston was active, man. For real. We're on to LA this weekend.
Yeah,
so
LA this
Oh,
weekend.
October 1st. Okay.
Yeah,
And then you got a Seattle date on there. Looks like the 16th of November.
So I'm not doing that show. I don't know
Yeah.
if John's doing it.
I'm not actually doing that. I did the last. I played. I was
Yeah,
on,
we
like,
played the last Seattle
Yeah,
one.
the last Seattle show with him. It was fire.
Yeah.
Every time we play with like Eternal Productions and the Storm
And
Crew,
Lebo
like,
and everything.
it's always a blast. It's always
Yeah.
fire. Like they haven't failed me yet. So yeah, so that's why we hopped on this tour because we were like,
What's your favorite city to perform in so far?
Personally, me, I would say out of like Seattle, because I love Seattle in general, because the energy, I feel like the energy here is just different. And I don't know if it's just us being like hometown, kids with just rapping and people are just showing up and, all your
It's
family and
definitely
friends. It's different. But but when I went to Houston my first time, not like prior to this like tour and stuff, I was on another tour with Autumn, Twin Uzis with Il Chris and Diego Money.
Town legend right there.
I went to Dallas.
Yeah, shout out my dog,
Dallas
man.
and Houston, and it was like a battle between. I was like, all right, which one's gonna be better? And I remember this exact line when I was telling people, I was like, yo, Houston, I was just in Dallas, and everyone's like, F Dallas. They're like, forget Dallas. They're like, nah, Houston does it better. And I was like, oh, okay. I already turned up Houston. And
Texas
just got
is
lit.
territorial.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not playing.
The thing is,
It's a big state.
Yeah,
bro, it's huge. Wait, time out. Can we talk about it? Why is Houston built like that? Houston is big as all like why
Yeah, no, it is.
I mean, let's talk about it. Why is Seattle and the 360 beef the same way? I think a lot of places are like that. Where
I wouldn't say too much like not like Seattle. I mean, I don't know. My personal experience.
No,
like, I've
Austin is the only place in Texas that got any hint of Seattle in it.
Yeah. I got a lot of friends that live in Austin where it's like
Yeah,
really
no, I-
Feels like Seattle over
Like,
there.
like in my Texas tour,
But it's a way better.
what Austin? No, you're tripping. No, you lost your mind. No,
that's
you-
messed up,
you
Tron.
broke down. It's okay. That's the Pint Size
I
Patron.
moved there from Killeen, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that's where my mom was born.
Well, if you coming
It's
from if you coming from Killeen, I mean,
Hey, Austin has to be fired because ain't Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, my mom said that's the hood, yo.
He is.
no, Austin is the crowd response wise. It was actually the opposite for me. It probably went like Austin. It probably went Austin, Dallas, then Houston.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
Austin's
it-
crazy
I
because they
think-
got this street. Like, imagine if you mixed like the Ave by UW and then like Capitol Hill, like Broadway or like the main street, and then they shut it down.
Wow.
And then you can go like they have like little events for that, like
That's fire.
and then
See, my
and
brother,
then
I gotta
and then
play Austin,
almost every spot has like some sort of gig going on, so it's
Yeah.
just kind of jumping.
Yeah, my
and
boys
then-
live out in Austin. They be telling me, man, it's just like a party time.
Yeah, no,
People
pull
just
down,
getting
man. I'll
lit.
slide with you.
yeah,
We
we
could go.
gotta
I got
go.
love out there,
Bro,
man. We could
all
go.
my boys, they be rapping out
We
there.
gotta pull up.
So
Come on,
whenever
let's
they got a
go.
show, we should
Oh, so we off to Austin, yo.
We all going on tour. Let's do it then.
Hey, jump in the comments if you want to slide with us to Austin, man. We're gonna bring a game, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, for real. You trying to?
Come on, man. Sweet chins.
Bro, he was so cold with that.
Bro, come
He
on,
used to
man.
just-
Look,
bro, I
we
remember-
clearly here, bro,
We're-
because
yeah.
he's different.
Bro, 'cause
He's different.
I vividly remember Sheldon Benjamin dropping off that rope, and he still got kicked in the
Sweet
dick.
chin music,
That
bro.
is insane.
See, I'm
I
sitting
did-
thinking y'all
I
talking about
did-
Shawn
I did
Michaels, bro.
Taekwondo growing up, bro, and my first knockout was like that was a kick like that, bro, against this German
this
kid,
man.
bro, and I was lit.
Mambo was getting ready. He said,
What U.S. Open gold medal, Junior Olympic gold medal. Don't play with me, bro. I'm different. You get what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yo,
I can still kick
yo,
you in
I
the
thought
head with
y'all was
the
talking
Tim's
about
on.
Shawn Michaels,
I was gonna
man.
say, was Shawn Michaels D-Generation X?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, nobody
yeah.
can really mess with them, though.
Yeah, they was
had
good.
everybody.
Yeah, Triple H did do him bad.
So,
He did do
we're-
him bad.
all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get to another cut, man. This one coming from Kid Cambo, man. And you dropped the EP, Pathway to Greatness, and this track I Need is on that.
That's
so
a hardcover.
yeah, that is a hardcover, isn't it?
Yeah, who cooked that up for you? Did you come up with the concept, or was
I
it
did.
something where?
I came up with the concept. I told him like I wanted to be Naruto based because Naruto is one of my favorite animes, and I just kind of gave him the idea, just like throwing in like the sound ninja, just because I didn't want to be too basic, just throwing myself as Naruto.
Right.
I wanted to be put the sound ninja because it's music, kind of thrown in.
Yeah.
And He put the shadow clone in there too, so I was
That's
like, yeah,
fire.
this is fire, yeah. Yeah, he went crazy. I think his name was Kid kids art. I can't remember. I haven't
Oh,
watched
so
it.
someone that you just like link with like through
Yeah, it was
like
some
the whole
dude that
social
some
media.
dude I just seen it on the Explore page, and I was like, yo, I gotta tap in with you real quick.
That's what's up.
You know, every
That's
now
actually really
every
good networking skills, man.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. Hey, take notes, y'all. For real, man. You never know.
What about this track I Need? Were you in a is this one of those message tracks like FML John Thomas did earlier on in the show, or is this something on a different energy?
What did you
I would
need?
say,
What did you need?
The
Yes.
song is called I Need, like it's like money, bro. Everyone's trying to get their money.
Yeah.
But I throw some little subliminal things in there. If you listen to it, you'll listen to it.
Oh, we gotta catch
I
it.
got some subliminal things in there, but it's mainly like it's just like I need money and I just need everyone to come together and just get lit, you know.
You really driven, bro. Where does that come from? That drive, that inspiration, like what's your why? Have you ever thought about that question?
Oh,
Like,
bro. I think about this every day, man. It's I would say for me, it's just I've been like in type of situations where I failed a lot, and I would fail. Like I used to play baseball and got cut from the All-Star team. I was one of the best. Failed. I quit on that. I had played basketball in college, or not college, but in high school. Made varsity. Never got the chance to play, so failed on that. You know, in college, I got the chance to graduate, and I was one of like just like the standpoint. So I was like, okay, I'm maturing enough to like
an
get past-
affirmation.
an affirmation. I'm maturing enough to get past that point of like failure, you know, because I failed in college. I was like, I failed a class, and I was like, oh no, I can't do this no more. That was the young me. Let me be the new.
And I think that once you felt that feeling of graduation, like you just knew, like I need this feeling, no matter.
I need
what.
this feeling every single time, man. And I did that because I was making music in college. I started in college, and that was like my gateway to like express how I felt.
It's kind of how it was for me too.
Yeah,
That's
it was
right.
my gateway to just express how I felt because I was going through a lot of things with like depression and just like wanting to be better for my family and stuff. Like being the first person to go to college, I had a lot on my shoulders and just a lot of my weight, so I didn't want to fail at this. So music was like something I can just kind of let my mind loose on. And then now when I was getting serious in the music, I was like, no, it's never going to be a situation where it's like basketball, baseball. I'm not feeling at this.
No matter what.
No matter what, I'm pushing it. No matter what it is, if it's not looking right now, it'll look right in the future. So that's how it was for me. So
And two quick things before we get into the record.
Yeah.
One, I want to just augment the vernacular. I wouldn't even say fail no more, bro. You just learn. You had to learn at it, bro. You had to learn what worked for you. You had to learn what it takes to go harder, and you had to learn what you really care about. Because maybe them things, you know what I mean?
I think the failure will let you know, like, okay, well, do I want to try this again?
Yeah.
I already failed, or is this something I just want to try? And then I'm not.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it was a learning experience for me because the biggest thing I loved basketball, and I know for a fact like I was good enough to play not D1, not maybe D2, but something like a CC JUCO.
Right.
Because I had a lot of athletes, people would tell me that, like they asked me, why aren't you not playing? And I kind of just got like in the mode. I was like, I never have an opportunity. What am I going to choose from me? So in my mindset when I was doing music, I was like, okay, well, I know where I'm starting from, like ground zero. Let me see where I can get this, to the top. So I keep pushing. And whatever failures I've had is not like anything I can be sad about or, stressed out on, because I can see it as a learning experience. Like every failure is a step to success. So
I think the best quote is from Nip when he was talking. I can't remember what interview, but he's just talking about the only difference between him and those who aren't as successful as him, who are his peers, is just not quitting and not giving up. You got to experience all emotions at all times, because once you get through it, that's the only way you keep going. That's the only difference.
And not for nothing, man. Like I lost my first rap battle, and I feel like if I had won, I probably never would have battled again.
Right.
You might have got to feel, you know what I'm saying?
You probably been like,
yeah, you have to go find things to go perfect.
But once you fail, and you're like, okay, well, I can't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was gonna kind of say that if you always succeeded at everything and you never had to try, like you wouldn't even have satisfaction at it at a certain point. You would want something to challenge you.
I feel like in general, as like a human being, you don't really see that for a lot of people. Like there is people who's blessed enough to have that situation, but everyone goes through failure. It's just the type of people.
We see it a little bit more now because of social media, but I feel like it's not intended to be seen, or or the hard work often isn't seen. Like
Yeah.
if any one of us is to blow at this moment, they won't know about
They
the
wouldn't.
years before that. Like I've been out here for 12 plus years, but if I pop and the song goes viral, people are gonna be like, "Oh, who's this cat who just got
just
on
popped
out
up.
of nowhere?"
Yeah,
Gotta be, but it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no. Do you know how many times I was said no? How many rooms had 4 people in it, and I was sweating when I got off stage? Still, you know what I'm saying?
Even if you do see somebody blow up off social media, you gotta think social media. It's just a highlight tape. It's just your highlight tape. Like you don't see all the nitty gritty stuff because you only put on social media what you want people to see.
Right.
So it's like you don't. A lot of people. Some people are cool enough to be like, here, this is an L that I took, and this is where I am now.
Yeah, G
Show
stuff.
it based off of like show the progression. But
That's
a lot
real.
of people aren't gonna do that. A
Yeah.
lot of people are just gonna post their W's and keep it pushing,
Yeah.
and make you envy what they're doing. That's why you can't really take social media.
I think the lack in that, even though the benefit is obviously the clout that comes with it, but the lack is that it's like being in high school. You realize that you have real friends, and then you have people who are friends with you based on whatever popularity or sport you
Y'all
play.
say y'all
whatever thing
segued
it is, you know
right
what I'm
into
saying?
my y'all segued right into my ID the question, but I'm gonna wait.
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
okay.
Oh,
let's
he's
put it on the board.
easy. He's
Well, hey,
ready for
before we
later.
keep getting too deep, I really want to hear this record, man, that we got from Kid Cambo, bro. You
All
feel
right,
me?
we-
So if we can get into that,
Yep.
I need to hear I need. You
Yeah,
feel
we
me?
need to hear about Kid Campbell's needs.
Yeah, I want to know what you need, bro. What do you need, bro?
All right, here we go. Kid Cambo, I need on Rainier Avenue Radio. It's Fresh Juice. Enjoy.
I need that money on me. It's coming soon, always coming quickly. Grinding switch gears like I'm in a 6-speed. Always trust the process, feel like can be different from my past, see my distinct. Whoa, don't miss my glow, don't you blink. So I get connect, I stay linked. This just in, new fans are in sync, yeah. Not cocky, but I just have to say, tired of the same damn things that they play. This ain't a diss, but these rappers need the hate. And alpha to your betters, yeah, we are not the same. Alpha to your haters in every way. City needs support, but they can't swing the way. It ain't easy, but it's indeed engaged. We can have that money trickle down like it's rain. Need blue stress, so I gotta get my bands up. More views, so I gotta go and get my fans up. Drop the song off the show, hope it lands up. A gift from me, they all feel like I'm Santa. I need for my day ones to be right here. 9 to 5 or my check like some Nikes. You can't walk in my shoes, fit the right pair. Afraid I'm better, it can turn into a nightmare. I need that money on me. It's coming soon, always coming quickly. Grinding switch gears like I'm in a 6-speed. Always trust the process, feel like can be different from my past, see my distinct. Whoa, don't miss my glow, don't you blink. So I get connect, I stay linked. This just in, new fans are in sync, yeah. Everybody got dreams, yeah, they gon' chase them. Don't you sleep, open your eyes, be awakened. Never know, you could be caught for the occasion. Keep calm on the prize, don't show frustration. One top 5 in everyone's list. Have people say Cambo songs just don't miss. Boxing the competition, singles turn into hits. Seattle's best, get chicken like Marshawn Lynch. Ay, I need that money on me. It's coming soon, always coming quickly. Grinding switch gears like I'm in a 6-speed. Always trust the process, feel like can be different from my past, see my distinct. Whoa, don't miss my glow, don't you blink. So I get connect, I stay linked. This just in, new fans are in sync, yeah.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. I need by Kid Cambo.
I need that money.
JJ Grand feeling that one. He says it goes hard.
Yeah, that was smooth, man. That was smooth.
Bro.
It was like motivational, but also like an accomplishment at the same time. You feel
Bro,
me?
I just want to give you hats off to the fact that when you dropped that Marshawn Lynch line, you had changed your flow like 3 times in that verse, and it was flavor every time. I'm like, bro, you're with the ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Close ID.
You almost got me.
Yeah,
You almost got me.
You got the good shots of Seattle in there too.
Right.
Oh, bro, that period is the new one. That's the period.
That's hard.
I don't know if it's 66 or 77. The one right.
I didn't even notice a new one.
It's a new one.
I haven't seen it yet,
Just
though.
put the new one where you can.
I got
because
you.
walk on the
They
water.
look-
from where
and
it
they looked like
collapsed.
they were putting something
Yep,
there.
yep,
Cambo
yep.
okay,
but the weed man like that one.
Appreciate it, man.
And I was gonna say, man, both of y'all, man, was dope. Is that like I hear the music, and I was like, I could tell without the auto tune, y'all could both sing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just,
or at
I
least
think it's
sound
just-
very well on. You know what I mean?
I mean, I used to do choir when I was a kid, man.
Me too, dog. Come
I
on,
was in
man.
choir.
I was a
But
band
the thing
Yeah.
is, the
I was a
reason
band kid
say-
too.
I say why we use it like autotune. It's just like the generational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was I wrong? You can't sing?
No, I mean, no.
I could get
No.
In order to
I'm not
operate
crazy, but I
auto
can get
tune, you have to be able to hold
Yeah,
a note
you need
in a
to. Yeah.
specified
Some people
key.
sound terrible without it.
No, they
Some
do.
people
They
My
do.
dad, my
You-
dad
I
was
could-
a singer. so
I don't
it's
think you two do.
Yeah, like I don't have a problem. I feel like I can hold a tune, but I don't
No,
think that
yeah.
I don't consider myself to
A
be able
singer.
to sing.
Yeah,
Like
no.
if you can,
We know
sing,
Chris
you can
Brown's out
sing.
here, but like we
Yeah.
can get off a note.
Yeah, I
like
can get, yeah. Like I can,
we
I'll
can
hold
we
my
can
key,
make
I'll
sure
hold
it
those
sounds
notes.
good. You
It's
know?
gonna sound good. It's auto tune or not, like it'll sound fine for
Right.
the most part. Obviously, there's gonna be some notes that I'm just not gonna be able to hit
Right.
naturally, but that's okay.
Maybe runs. I can't do no runs. Like if it's up and down runs.
Hey, want to know what's crazy about your voice though?
Yeah.
It's a muscle. All you got to do is use it. So if you
and
can't do
practice
runs,
it,
just
bro.
just keep
That's all
going,
it
bro.
is,
And
yeah.
the next
That's
thing you
what
know,
I've
you
been
be
trying to do
gone.
for the past like months. I've been
Yeah, I
trying
need
to get my vocals right.
I
bro.
need to
Just
do
vocal
vocal
exercises.
cords like I do the deadlifts.
Yo,
Tell me,
shout out to all
bro.
the
Yeah,
vocal coaches.
you got the formula.
Yeah,
That's the crazy thing. You just got to do the same thing every morning before. Just take 10, 15 minutes to just
So
try to tell you.
So I want to go right back to that. You said it's a generational thing. So I'm curious, do you believe that auto-tune records are going to get more love than non-auto-tune records?
I would say a little bit. It just depends on the generation, because like you got to think about it. The younger generation really likes that new, like
That's kind
auto-tune.
of what been
Yeah,
popularized.
it's just been popular. Like ever since
17, I
T-Pain,
think.
yeah, not even just 17,
even
bro.
then,
Ever since T-Pain and Kanye West
I don't
brought
know
that
if you
in,
see.
bro.
We were talking about. I don't know if it was on air or off. We were talking about studying music. I watched this one documentary about the like progression of music, and actually during that era, T-Pain was actually highly ridiculed.
No, he was.
Like
Yeah,
people like
I'm not saying.
really.
I'm not saying
But
like
I'm
He had
saying
to drop that one video where
I
he was
know
singing
what you're
without it,
talking
right?
about. Like since like the Uzi era. Or no, like the Playboy Cardi Uzi era,
Cardi,
like you know,
Uzi, Future.
now it's I feel like what you're saying is that like that generation. Because how old are you guys? Like
I'm
26?
26.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
25,
25.
26.
What I was saying, just with like the T-Pain, because I think I seen it was the Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah.
I watched that. All
He
the
was
time.
heard about it
Bro,
too.
I
He was
watched
heard
that-
about it.
I watched that every day to just study. Like,
Yeah,
just study for
that one,
myself.
and what's the one with the Dr. Dre Jimmy Iovine one?
That's
y'all.
the-
We all know what I'm talking
I know
about.
what you're talking
I know
about.
what you're talking about.
That's another one
that
that
was
you-
his own personal one, right?
Yeah,
That was his own. Like,
Yeah, no, hey, tune into that. That's
Yeah,
like
that
one of
was
those.
fire.
That's like a daily watch, just to like,
it was
keep
like
the
a
game
Dr.
right.
It basically was just a Dr. J documentary of how
Yeah.
like he went through. Like, his whole,
I think that the whole auto tune really became prevalent. Like it was really ridiculed at first. I remember when I was a kid, like we all like T-Pain. Like
that's what
for sure.
I was gonna say. Like I
yeah.
feel like it was our generation.
And
we
I'm only
liked
a
it.
little
We
older
liked
than
it.
y'all, and we was jamming. What? Are you kidding me? Nah, to get me. Come on, man, going crazy. Are you serious?
Hey, but he was like back to back to back.
Bro,
to back.
he
But
did
was
it
like-
this.
And then Kanye dropped 808s, and people were not like people did not know how
You know
to
what's-
handle it. And then it got
Yeah.
even deeper when Jesus came out. So I feel like, in a sense, Kanye kind of brought that made
Popularized that
he
little song.
popularized
Can I-
auto-tune to the point of
Can
where
I
people are like,
can I
"Oh, this is
interject?
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
ahead,
You know
go
what's
ahead.
crazy?
This is a heavy topic.
No, for real though. This generation, how like that older generation wasn't rocking with it. Kanye didn't even like it. He
Yeah.
hated it.
He
He
did.
hated the autotune, but he seen T-Pain in his like he was blowing up. Going
It's
off
his
petty.
ascension, bro. It
Yeah,
was
no,
an
Hey, you guys, what was that Kanye record where he was in the spaceship?
Well, check it. I do want to add
think
my
so,
homie Mad Flex posted a meme today, and it said Jay-Z created Death of Auto-Tune 13 years ago, and the industry was like, F that.
Yeah.
And I thought about
it was stronger.
They
It was
really
stronger.
did.
we really thought he was
They
kind of
really
winning with
did.
that.
They did. They was like, oh, this is hard.
You also got to think too, like
age well.
everybody is using pitch correction at this point.
Yeah,
Whether you're
right.
like-
Well, yeah.
Zach uses
Okay.
that
If you
stuff.
have
Zach uses auto-tune.
if you have a standard grade engineer who went to college, there's a level
Yeah.
of pitch correction.
But they pushed
pitch-
that Death of Auto-Tune hard.
They
But
did.
but
That's
this
the
is
old
this
one,
is the thing
man.
about the
That's
art.
I mean, it was Jay-Z, so I get it.
This is the thing about the art of auto-tune though, but the pitch correction like that you're just referencing, that was always a thing.
Yeah.
What T-Pain did and
That
like
was-
was like we're putting it to the forefront, because like if you listen to the Celine Dion's or whoever, you know, old school records, they had like very minute on their like background layers, but
Yeah.
he
Who was
said,
the-
nah, turn that joint up, bro.
we gotta give Kid Cudi his flowers too.
Oh, absolutely.
We gotta give Kid Cudi his
Absolutely,
flowers, too,
absolutely.
'cause I don't think auto-tune would be popping like it is now. I don't think
His usage of it wasn't the
a
same,
lot.
but he
No,
definitely, but
he definitely like the
His was very light too.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
he was
I feel
like-
like
Well-
and Kanye and Cudi were working together
and
too.
contextually, like the content that he was building was like of that, because
Yeah.
a lot of it is very emotional based. That's why the auto tune is
You
very
know-
fitting and suitable. you know?
Frank Ocean. I was gonna say Frank Ocean took that and ran with it as well.
He did.
But Frank Ocean got pipes, bro. He got
Yeah, because he also did. He did have a few acapellas on
he
that
does
album.
sing. That's
yeah.
what I was gonna
He
say
can
with
sing,
T-Pain as well. Like he can actually
can
sing.
actually-
I
he
seen
can
him
actually
live
sing.
in
He can
Wazoo.
sing.
No auto tune on his mic or nothing.
Even
no
his
pitch
tiny
correction.
desk, he's going
Yeah,
crazy.
He's good. He's a good singer.
He can actually sing.
All right. Yeah, this history lesson has been brought to you by Fresh Juice.
Yeah, go get some game, man. Go get some game.
Real knowledge, bro. Real
All right,
knowledge.
so
game.
speaking of flowers, we got to give some to our sponsors. So we're gonna pay some bills. Be right back on Rainier Avenue Radio.
It's
Fresh
almost
Juice.
game time.
When we come, yes, we are gonna play our favorite game show. Take your pick. So when we come back, we'll take your pick.
Hey,
I like it.
hey,
And
hey.
make sure you get hot on those comments. Tell your friends, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, because best comment will win a prize. So keep it
Yeah.
Fresh Juice,
Ooh.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
Come on, yeah. Shout out
We'll
to
be
the
right back
chat,
in a
man.
couple of minutes with our
Shout out to the
guests,
Wheat Man in the chat.
Kid Cambo and FML.
Whoop, whoop, mink, mink. Hey, this is D Mikey out of BLC Music, Balance the Concepts. If you ain't know, this is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and IDYourself. And one more time, my name is D Mikey from BLC. You better recognize.
Struggling to pay your mortgage? If COVID-19 hurt your family's health, you may be eligible for homeowner assistance funds from the government. Call 1-877-894-4663 now or visit washingtonhalf.org. That's washingtonhaf.org. Because getting sick does not have to mean losing your home.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Come on, right?
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Nice Nice. So you listen to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and IDYourself. Yeah, dig?
I
private water park, slides and waterfalls, cascading around my jaws, exploring your uncharted parts. Angels on cotton candy clouds play sparkling harps. Plum-colored doves fly around us, keep our bodies warm. Purple bumblebees do cartwheels and somersaults, pollinate the flowers on your garden floor. Flick your light switch up and down, the stars go off and on. Sweet fireworks pop, pop like carnival corn. I'm a carnivore, eat you a la carte. So sweet and slippery like cardamom and olive oil. Lick your pomegranate seed till you operatic scream. Cherry blossom, jasmine leaves float along your magic stream. Your body is my life raft. Butterflies with eyelashes, spies through a spyglass. When you climax, I heard the platinum horses stand on their hind legs, clapping for us. They're so excited for us, they recite the chorus. Whenever I get the invite, ring your bell, come inside my mind, I hear wind chimes. Reach and up gently, yep, I think I found the spare key. Touchy, trust me unconditionally when she grants me entry into her world of reverie. Hey, that pretty thing's the gateway to everything. In a delicious chokehold, swim through your oval portal. In between your tulips is a pretty polished oval. Hours evaporate, the days blend on the calendar. The taste of butter and white wine, saffron and lavender. But I won't bite you, spend my life inside you. I never wanna leave, close the diamond door behind you.
Rainier Avenue Radio, fresh
Yeah.
shows.
Music video was fresh.
Bad man.
Yes.
That song go hard.
That was dope.
AJ Grand
Fur
says
coat
Diamond
is
Door
hard.
hits. Yes, it's by Lyrics
You are
Born.
absolutely right.
You can check out Lyrics Born at Nectar Lounge this October 20th, right there.
But that's the day before my birthday. Libra season. That's Snoop Dogg's
Okay.
birthday. Libra season. You know what I'm talking about?
Featuring that joint features Princess Shaw, and it's on the upcoming Vision Board album, which will be out on November 11th.
Man, somebody should.
I love that it's named Vision Board. That's dope.
Like I'm not even going.
You're tuned in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
IDYourself, you're.
Come on.
And joining us here in the studio, we got. Hello.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Is it on me?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know. It's Kid Cambo.
Yeah. Oh, look. He's saying smooth.
And also,
Smooth every time.
Also joining us.
Yeah.
Herman Harp says, at first I was like, what the hell? But by the second chorus, I was like, it's lit as a ma.
You know what's crazy? When I heard the chorus, it gave me like these vitamin C vibes, like the way she sings. You feel me?
Yeah,
no,
like
her-
I don't know,
that
but like
feels
I
like
really
a
feeling that joint, man.
There was a lot of imagery in the video.
Speaking of juice, we don't have any juice today.
Hey, man, I'm in album mode, so you know me. I got fresh hot tea all day over here.
Anyway, we gotta play a game, man. So here we go. Take your pick. Is this your first time ever playing? You have two choices, so we basically choose between two options, and we want you to play along in the comments: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch.
If you pick the wrong one, you have to cut off a figure.
Nah, don't listen to
Nah,
him. You
put it like
choose
that.
one.
Oh, that's not
You
the rules?
Choose one.
Oh, my fault.
Hey, don't tempt me. I'll chop this.
KJ Grant wants that code.
Yeah,
But
R.I.P. to that Fox, man.
Hey, real quick. I'm the prize this week is gonna be $20. But
What's the prize ID? What's the
I gotta make an announcement.
What's the
I gotta
prize
make an
ID?
announcement. So this week the prize is gonna be $20, but I'm gonna be changing the prize to Amazon surprises. You feel me?
Okay.
And that's what I was trying to cook up last week, and so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna basically get like a 3-question questionnaire to figure out what kind of person you are, and I'm
And
gonna
when
send
we
you
do the
something.
headline, we're just gonna say ID forms a relationship with Jeff Bezos.
Right. Yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it.
Entered a lucrative deal.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna spell it out.
IDYourself
Siri Black plug me, man.
liaison,
Siri Black
Fresh
plug
Juice,
me.
Bezos
I'm gonna
deal.
spell right before we start. I'm gonna spell it out all for y'all in the comments. All right, we're looking at the comments while we're asking these questions. If you have the best comment, we'll select it and we'll announce it on the next show. The winner that we select will get $20. Okay.
Twin in word.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, potential meet
No
and greet.
promises.
No promises and guarantees, depending on what main ID can work out.
Yeah.
All right.
What
All
do you
right. So go in those comments there, and we will select our favorites. So go as crazy as you want with it, because we're gonna pick our favorite out of it.
Have
So
fun. Let's
here
do
we
this.
go with our first take your pick of the evening.
Let's get 5 this time, man.
We'll try. We'll try. Be able to morph into any animal or be able to morph into any person.
Easy.
Shout out to the
I already
animals.
got it, bro.
All right, go ahead, Cambo. Let's go kick Cambo. Give it to him.
Hey, to morph to any person.
You morph
Why?
in any
No,
person?
look, listen. Why? Because look, you can morph into LeBron and get in the league and start dunking on people.
He goes there.
You imagine? Damn. Or just being like, you can be the richest person.
Look,
That's that
look,
mystique.
Look,
That's
look.
it.
I'm gonna do it like
Mystique
this,
from
bro.
X-Men.
I'm gonna do it like
Yeah.
this.
That is bad.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the human race goes, this is as good as it gets. You feel me? So I'm about to be in another animal. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Mambo. You know what I'm talking about? What is he talking about? It could be a lion, and I'm out there just chilling, and then I'm gonna morph into an eagle. What are you talking about? I'm gonna morph into a dinosaur. I'm bringing animals back.
So you trying to
I'm
be like the
bringing
Power
animals
Rangers,
back.
man.
Yes, I'm for surely. I'm morphing out here, bro.
I'm dead right
I
now.
don't want to be a human. I want to be another animal. Bro.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna morph into just unique things, just because I can, bro. Random stuff.
Then there
I'm
would be
definitely going with that. I'm definitely going with the animals.
LeBrons. All right. So yes, Miles. The question is: would
What
you
happens
rather
when LeBron
morph
meets
into an
himself?
animal or a person?
Any animal or any person.
Any animal or any person.
Give me the animal, because look.
You go with the animal.
Listen. When I was a kid, I used to watch Phineas and Ferb. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid, I used to watch Phineas and Ferb. Y'all are telling me, looking me dead in my eyes, my two eyes, my human eyes, and telling me you ain't ever wanted to be a platypus. I
Dead right now.
When I said random animals, when
Hey,
I
look.
said random animals, Perry the platypus is on that list.
would morph.
Yo, I just want to see a platypus say the word platypus.
On that list.
Y'all would never see me again.
Bro, a platypus with a fedora. That's
Hey,
it.
bro,
And you'd never
I
know.
said a platypus with a fedora.
I'd be out.
Nah, see, if I did it, I'd have to move top of the food chain. I'm not trying to be hiding from predators.
But you can morph at any time. Like y'all don't morph once. You get to morph into anything you want at any
But you
time.
gotta think about
This
it.
is just your superpower.
The top of the-
Like you really are. You walk around as yourself, but randomly,
Listen.
like when you need to fly, you fly.
But look. If you morph into LeBron James and
Okay,
I
but,
morph into
like,
a
it just- I can morph
hippopotamus,
into
are you beating
anyone,
me?
bro.
No,
I'm
no.
smoking you because
you
I'm a
mean?
hippopotamus and you're LeBron James.
This is
Hey,
true.
what am I worried about
Y'all
that? I'm worried about
y'all need to
the
relax.
cash, not to
Y'all
the
need to
bread.
relax.
I'm not
Hey,
worried about
you heard the song? I need.
I
If
need
If I
If
need to be a
anything,
hippopotamus, so
I'm gonna
people
do
can-
this. I'm gonna do this.
For-
And you don't even gotta be LeBron, because LeBron.
For the record, we have heard the first "you need to relax" of the show.
Y'all need to relax.
That's the second one.
All right, Patron. So you say you gonna ask D-Money? What you going with?
I grew up on Animorphs, so I'm definitely going with that.
Hey, I was just about to shout out the Animorphs. Yes.
Hey, I grew up on Animaniacs, so I'm going with the animals.
Yeah, sir.
I would definitely go with the animal too. I think it'd be more fun. I don't want to be somebody else. You know.
JJ say he like.
He's I want to
I'd
be
like to
somebody
think-
else.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Just like me and them to be in someone's like.
Or like understand their life.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
then
kind of cool.
Herman-
That's kind of cool.
And then Herman making this complicated. If you turn into an animal, do you lose your clothing or does it you shrink?
Ooh.
Animals don't wear clothes, bro.
That's a good question. No, that is a good question. Like, how does the magic work? Do I get to morph my clothes too?
You guys, if
I feel like
Cinderella,
if I had
yo,
the
if
power to morph,
Cinderella,
I can morph my clothes. Little tiny bit, just little Tim.
yo, you guys seen Cinderella?
Platypus wearing ones?
Y'all tripping,
fire.
man. Y'all
Hey,
seen
bro.
Cinderella?
We're
Y'all
going
know
crazy.
that.
With
that's
the, if you had this fit on and you're a platypus,
Hey, bro,
it'd be,
it'd be crazy.
you'd be the most dip platypus.
Let's move
It's
on
probably
to
some
You'd have to be on the run. Lady platypus would be on you.
Let's move on to our next one, man. Our next one. All right. Oh, Herman says, "Cause you're gonna turn back into a human. You're gonna be naked if not."
Hey, it's good. I look good naked.
True. I'm not tripping. That's cool. But I don't know why. I don't know why I have superpowers and I can't control my clothes. This fabric.
What is this?
So I'm constrained by fabric, but human bones. I can switch those up.
What is this? My time traveler's wife. You're gonna turn out naked?
Hey, listen, if I turn into an
This is why we can't do 5 questions.
Right, regardless.
All right, we got to move on. We got to move on. We're gonna do 5. I mean, all right, here we go with our second one. Always have wet socks, or always shower with your clothes on.
This is so terrible, bro. All right, go ahead. Can you lead us off again?
Yo, say it again. Say it again.
Wet socks is terrible. I'm not trying to be. I just don't want to walk.
No, that's one of my biggest pet peeves,
It's
bro.
disgusting, bro.
Instantly take them off. I instantly take them off.
You ever been to like a
legit
water
mad.
park? You ever been like to water? Or not a water park, but just like
on and off today.
Wild Wave,
not
anything.
even Wild Waves. The California, what is not California Adventure? The one in Disneyland where you go on the freaking.
Oh yeah, the wild, the ride, yeah.
Matterhorn. Huh?
No, it's like the Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
Splash Mountain, yeah.
But that type of thing.
You're saucy waiting at a walk.
Dog, no, I instantly take it
No,
off.
you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I don't know who I'm mad at, but I'm mad at somebody, bro. I'm mad at whoever put this puddle right here. Like, what? It's you and me.
I get a cold and my socks are wet.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what JJ
You gotta think
said.
about it. Look, hey, look, this is grimy, but like, think about this in
that's
a way, bro.
He's about
If
to
you're
say
having
something crazy right
no,
now.
look. If
I'm
you're-
gonna
if
be
you're
a
taking
mermaid
shit-
all day.
If you take a shower with your clothes on, you're technically cleaning your clothes. You feel me?
Not you.
Nah, bro, get wavy
No,
with
you
it.
can't get under. You can't go under. You can't go under, I guess.
Oh, you can't.
Nah,
You can't lift it,
you
but that's
guys,
not very
y'all gotta get
comfortable.
wavy with
I mean,
it.
when it becomes.
But you know what? But hold on. Now that we're weighing out real things, we're at now. But that shower, you only have to shower like a couple times a day. Now, wet socks, that's all day, bro. All day.
You guys gotta get wavy.
Bro, I
with it.
can't do
Y'all
it for
gotta-
5 minutes, bro. I don't think I can last 60 seconds, bro.
Yo, you guys
God
got.
forbid I'm ever in the pinch and like they're trying to torture me and they're like, yeah, just wet his socks. I'm like, I'll tell you, bro.
You guys are doing it all wrong. You see, I'm taking this shit.
I be acting like Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie when he had the rocking issue. Bro.
Nah, yeah.
Just yeah.
Herman Harp said how wet of socks?
The wettest of socks.
Squishy. Let's just say.
Right.
You get that-
Wet socks in
you get
any
that-
capacity is not it, bro. Like, we'll just say it's in between the toes, bro. Like you for sure
Oh
feel.
man, I'm definitely gonna shower with my clothes.
Yo, so check it out.
That being said, I gotta go shower with my clothes on because they didn't specify what clothes, so I could just wear like a tank top and some boxers and then get down and I'm going around. You know what I mean? Work around.
All I'm saying is y'all could have got
I
wavy
imagine
with
like
it.
my fit right now. This would be terrible to shower with. It'd just be very uncomfortable.
Bird bathed like a cave.
You all right about it? You snuck it in there, but we caught it.
Oh man.
ID, what you doing?
So basically, I'm taking a shower with my clothes on because I'm doing something provocative with my thick, fine woman. You dig?
Okay.
Say what?
Oh, your thick fine woman from the beginning of the episode.
I don't mind.
Charlie boy.
You got your Charlie boy.
You dig?
Shower with
Get my
clothing,
Charlie boy
bathing
on.
suit. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I guess
that's
a
weird.
bathing suit doesn't count still.
Herman has a point, bro.
Herman, yeah. You know,
That might be
Herman.
comment. That might be the comment.
It
Just
might
the,
be.
the logic alone, man.
Right.
Just
It
you
might
know what
be.
I'm saying.
It
All right, let's
might
get to
be.
the third one. Let's get to the third one.
Okay, here we go. I think we only have time for this last one.
Man, we
Okay.
can get two more in. Come on,
We can
do it.
try. We can
We
try.
can do it.
All right. Have the brightness on your phone stuck on low, or have the volume on your phone stuck on
Listen,
low.
that brightness just gonna have to stay.
Volume.
I don't even
Yeah,
answer my
for
phone
sure.
anyway.
Yeah,
We all
definitely.
artists here. We
Yeah,
need
like
it.
right,
gotta
yeah,
get
like
that.
my volume stuck down,
Yeah.
so I get in the car and all my studio playbacks is whispering back to me. No, I'm not cool. No, I need
No.
that to hit.
No.
I'll squint if I have to. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I guess I'll take the
Stay
glasses off if I have
Yeah,
to.
JJ Grant said volume. I knew.
Yeah, I can't do the volume.
You see what?
And that means
the reason why I
phone
said I'm
calls,
gonna turn the
FaceTime,
Yo,
music.
but
Like there's a
Pete,
whole lot of
the
things.
reason why I said I'm
man.
gonna turn the volume down on the phone because I'm gonna put the AirPods in and turn it up. You dig?
Hey, but no
But you
lie.
can't
when-
next to the volume.
I
no
guess
lie
that,
when
that's
the-
like some
volume is always
technological
low.
cheat code
Hey,
thing.
when the phone gets to 5% and it's just automatically low.
That's
Right.
cool. It is, right. Right. Hey, that's where I'm at right now.
It
You
feel
know,
like, feel like poverty.
Y'all gonna be looking at your phone like you a different ethnicity.
D Mula, we can sneak another one in. Come
Okay,
on.
yeah. That actually happened to me though. I had a phone that my last phone actually just went down. The volume was just off on it. It wasn't
What?
working at all. So yeah,
No.
yeah. That was
Yeah, passed away.
Every time you're on the phone, what you said? What, bro?
That's not even.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't call.
what you said, Shorty? Hey, Shorty, you said what?
I would take the call,
No,
but
no,
I
no,
couldn't
I'm on
hear
my way.
anything. Yeah,
Turned your phone into a beeper.
Right, yeah, there's a beeper at that
you
point.
would have so many options with Bluetooth, but that light gonna be like the old school Game Boy.
Yo.
Yeah, he always throws one in the hat for the comment of the
Oh yeah,
show.
and then KJ wanted to talk about the shower. When it take you 20 minutes to take all your clothes off that shower.
Oh, them clothes would be heavy.
Yeah, you gotta peel them joints off, fam.
Come on.
All right, be a tourist or be a tour guide.
Oh, easily.
Tourist.
Tourist. I don't know.
Tourist.
Show me the town. Chop.
Tourist, yeah, tourist.
You know how
Tourist.
bad it is to be a tour guide, bro?
It's not that bad. I'm actually doing it right now.
Well, I mean, not like in a sense of like.
Oh,
family
like
stuff,
all the
but
time,
all
dude.
the time.
Yeah,
having to,
no,
like,
for
Like for a
sure.
living, yeah.
You gotta drive them around.
Shout out to the
places.
tour guide though.
No,
But like,
really,
I
though,
guess
shout
you
out
just
to
fall in. Every time I do it though, for real, like I just fall in love with the city a little more. I'm like, oh man, this stuff is kind of cool, or like there
No, for
is
you,
this
because
place
like
that's
when I
kind
go
of
to
nice.
LA,
isn't it?
my cousin I kick it with my cousin. He
Yeah.
knows where to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's an important role.
It is.
That is. That is.
It is.
that
It's critical, and not just where to eat, but like where
Where to, like,
reputable places to eat. So like when you meet someone later, you can be like, "Oh yeah, I was at this place. I ate the such and such," and they'll be like, "Oh, for real? Oh, okay, you really know my city." Dap up, and we're official, man.
And that is a great job for them.
It is.
Yeah.
You said for them. You love that
Right,
for them,
for
huh?
them. I love that.
Not so much. Not so much for you.
I'd rather be a tourist.
Yeah, no, I have to say tourist though, because I'd rather see new stuff. But
These-
then once
these men are
I've
on
been a
tour.
tourist once, and
I
then
was gonna
like
say
I
these
take
men are
someone
currently
else,
on tour.
Yeah.
they're touring.
I am
They're
touring.
tourists.
Yeah, I'd rather be.
We're already being tourists.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna fit in this last one. Here we
I
go.
knew it.
All right, give compliments or get compliments.
I'm bad at both.
I mean, why? You have to if you have to pick one, like
Yo, Patron, that's the name of our single, bro.
I'm bad at both.
I'm bad at both.
Don't give me
I
compliments.
think
and I
I'd rather
won't give
give.
them.
I'd rather give them.
Rather
Because
give
I
'em?
don't know how to take a compliment.
Oh
I don't know how
man.
to take a compliment. I'd rather give them out. And I
Yeah.
always like giving somebody a compliment, and they're like, "Oh, that made my day." Feel
yeah.
better."
I was
You
gonna
know,
say
like,
that's what I was
warm and
like,
fuzzy
yeah.
inside stuff.
I feel like you got to be the most pretentious person to be like, I want to get a compliment every day.
Yeah, every time. Like
I
you're
just need
fishing
it,
for
I
a
just need it,
compliment.
just-
Like yeah, 'cause, like
just
That's my
put it on. Just
Yeah. Nah, give a compliment for sure.
Yeah.
Show
Yeah.
love to the people, you know?
Definitely.
yeah. No, I'd rather give a compliment. Getting compliments makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
Make me feel weird. I don't know how to take it because I'm just.
Well, anybody that knows me, I'm the same way. Like I'm such a people person. I get compliments off the fly. Just check on people. You feel me?
I'll be
So,
giving. Sometimes I'll be making compliments up. Like I halfway believe it, but I know it's going to impact their day, so I'm gonna say it
I
anyway.
halfway believe it.
Is that messed up? Is that messed up?
Yeah, a little
I know
bit,
they
bro.
make
A little
it
bit. A
day.
little bit.
Is that messed up?
Somebody got.
Hey, OG,
you know what I'm saying?
that's called a
Somebody
back.
gotta sell the
That's called a-
dream,
Somebody
Patron.
gotta sell the
Somebody.
dream, dog.
I might not
OG, that's
really
like a
love the
backhanded
jacket. I might
compliment,
just
bro.
kind of like it, but I know if I say love, it's gonna hit you how it need to hit you.
Yeah.
See, now people gonna be like, I don't know if you meant that compliment.
Yeah, they
No, I
feeling some
mean,
type of
it-
way right now.
Regina
You get
George.
them crickets? You get them crickets?
Bro. You're Regina. You
got a
got
bird,
a snake in the grass. You Regina. You Regina.
I love it. I love it.
All right, well, don't go
Damn,
calling me
Gina.
pretentious, but I do like getting compliments. Compliments.
You like compliments.
Compliments.
Kamala
You
Harris.
said condiments, man. You said condiments.
It has been a while.
but KJ says Patron won that one. I'm bad at both.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that was hilarious, bro.
Even with my birthday, it's kind of like, yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right, well, that's taking it for the night,
Yeah.
y'all. So thank you all for playing. We will choose one of these comments, guys, and next
Somebody
week
give
we'll
some
reward
money.
one of you with $20.
Miles
All
was
right.
savage way. He said get compliments. Just easy.
Just
Get
period.
it. Just period. Get compliments.
That's what I'm doing.
I
You
respect
know,
it.
I respect it.
No,
I
Miles
respect
is
it.
one
I
of our
respect the
faithful
confidence.
tried
I
and
they
true.
want.
respect confidence. You go, Miles.
Okay, we got to get to our next cut here from FML John Thomas.
Oh, you're
And
I know what- I know
paying
what-
love to the hometown on this
Oh
one.
yes, sir.
K-Town
You
baby.
guys are gonna like this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What? Where did you shoot that at?
Oh, actually, this was just like a live show. It was just a live show pick, and I was like, this is kind of hard. It looked
So
like
this is the what the rage
literally, this
manifested.
This is the rage incarnate. You're looking at the real rage renaissance.
Right.
That's a rage renaissance.
There it is.
I think that was at Rendezvous actually.
Yo, Travis Scott's gonna hear about this and jump on the tour.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
yeah, it was at Rendezvous. Yeah, bro, that show was awesome.
We've talked about it off air, but like I said, I got my dog Trey Ross on there. So talk about your
sir.
ties with FML, how you got plugged
Yeah.
in and connected and all that too.
Actually, yeah, Trey. So fun story. Trey's cousin Thomas, he's like my best friend ever, and so we all went to high school together. Trey was a couple years older than I was, and they lived across the street. So I'd be at Thomas's house kicking it, and so we would just go over and kick it with Trey and Webb. All of them,
Right.
Like Zay, Chris at the time too. Like
Yeah.
ill Chris, like he was there all the time too. Like I'm pretty sure he was there when I like first freestyle with him. But yeah, like they were already rapping. They had been rapping forever. Like
Yeah.
when we were in high school, I remember Webb was going crazy in the high school, and he would like hand out the CDs and like really sell it. It was really fire.
Yeah.
Right. So those were like role models to me. Those were like the hometown
For
heroes
sure.
for me growing up. So it happened to work out that my best friend just happened to be like Trey's cousin. So we would go over and they was playing beats. And I remember like I had just started freestyling. I didn't even know that I could freestyle. I just started going.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works, I feel like, for all of us.
Yeah, and then Webb was like, yo, hold on, you're nice. And I was like, am I?
Right.
Yeah. I was like,
it's my first time. I don't know. Thanks.
Like I am pretty friendly, yeah.
I guess, but yeah, and then after that, they just kind of like took me in and like just treated me as like the new generation of like, FML. So I just kept it with me. Like, actually, I have a confession to make. My stage name is realistically just John Thomas.
Right.
Like I am FML. Like for
yeah,
sure.
but you just did.
But yeah, because it's just like it's like a piece of me. Like,
I feel you.
Like FML is a huge part of like Kent history and what my city means to me. So I keep it close to me at all times. And Trey and Webb, like they're around all the time.
Nah,
Like,
man,
a lot of the
I'm already knowing.
time, like Trey's the one who put me on to my first headline show.
I have a confession.
Yeah.
I have a confession. I got busted out just because you're doing this. I gotta do it now too. I thought your name meant like fuck my life. It's him again.
Oops.
It's after 10.
Oops.
It's after 10.
My
But,
bad, kid. My bad, kid.
No. That's Fine Malt Lyrics is what that stands
Yes,
for.
sir.
And I can't.
That's gonna help
I
though,
can't.
because John Thomas has got to be one of the most common names.
Oh no, it is. It is.
I know 3 of them and they're brothers.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you're not
in fact, my guy KJ texted me before the show. He's like, "Is that John?" No.
That's clowning, yo.
It's like John Thomas, like it actually is my name. Like a lot of people don't know.
Right,
that.
right,
So
right.
It really is part of my name. So
John, say your whole name.
no.
Say your
They
whole
don't.
name.
They
Say your
don't.
whole
They
name.
do
He's
not
trying to
need
drop
He got
government.
He got a
He
whole.
said, "I'll
like,
take a large."
name, bro. Like his name is. No, his name is extended.
I have
bro.
That's an extended- He got the 30 clip. He got the 30 clips.
Yes,
Listen,
bro.
bro. Let me tell you. Both my parents are My parents are ethnic. Okay, my
Right.
dad is from the Caribbean, so he got
There
a
you go.
long name. And like the Filipino side of my family,
Yeah,
you
we
already know
we double up
Filipino-
on
Filipinos
names.
got
for sure.
long names. Okay,
I got 2 first names.
like
my name's-
you know Esteban on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
Real
John.
deal Holyfield. Really
Got a
one of
name
them
like that?
names like that. Yeah,
That's
Me
fine.
too.
really crazy.
Bro, like my
Really
son's
weird.
gonna be 1 in November, and his name is King Joshua Ayers William White, brother. So it's like,
Oh no, see, mine's even longer than
Hey,
that.
don't drop his whole government on there. Dang.
brother, what you gonna do? What's anybody gonna do about it, bro?
I
Hey,
think they gonna take
I
his
can't-
social security, dog.
I can't.
Open a credit card at Macy's.
I
I'm
can't.
so
I
silly,
can't speak for my
man.
brothers, but what I can say is I know that
That's
our
just what it is.
experiences that we had when we was coming up is we didn't always receive that same type of love. So I think whenever, even when I'm like mess with y'all, when we see people work hard, are inspired and motivated and are organically being themselves, those are kind of like who you want to give the opportunity to, so then you guys can pay it forward to the next generation and next generation, because that's what keeps the city going. If you look at like the hoop culture out here, you know, we talked about it a few times. It's because generational. It's gone from Doug Christie or Jamal down all the way down to Paolo and on
Hey,
to
so eventually y'all gonna dance to your
down to little Conroy. You know what I'm saying? Who's in the 5th grade hooping up. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
So,
we got to get to this record, y'all. So
Come on.
K-Town, baby, and if you don't know, K-Town is Kent. So
Shout out to Kent.
sir.
yes,
Shout out to my
K-Town.
man.
K-Town, baby, What I Like by FML
Yeah.
John Thomas. We're live for another half an hour, so keep up with us right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Fresh Juice, another
Yes, sir.
joint from Kid
That's
Cambo
what
on
I
the way
like.
as well. So this is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yeah. The John Thomas in his just K-Town, baby. Turn that rage up, 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 turn that rage up. Yeah, let me tell you what I like. It's a rock pint up on the ice, and getting loose for the night. Yeah, I'm sipping that, it's nice. I'm getting high, I'm more than light. That Sunday driver got me feeling right. Yeah, I'm lifting now. I put on for my city, it's a hip hop parade. When they see John Thomas in this, they go up in rage. And I ain't coming up if my this ain't beside me. And I got these tattoos on my body just in case I need remind. Say this music is my medicine, they knocking for me, let them in, they wanna hear that new. I said okay. They see me jumping off the stages and I'm screaming in their faces. Tell them all I'm here to bring that rage. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. Living for myself and you know that I'm living right. That's what I like. That's what I like. Penthouse suites up top and catching flights. That's what I like. 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 We going up, I hope you're not afraid of heights. Tell her she should come through cause she knows she what I like. Yeah, that's what I like. Baby, I'm back and I'm only beginning. If the rage is my fire, then the past is my kindling. I put my life in these verses. I lost it all, now I'm winning. I went from zero to hero. I'm Deku saving the city. I just want peace and good weather for us to all come together. But if it's beef, then it ain't sweet. They'll turn me into endeavor. I'll burn a rapper, make sure his career ends in a casket. Piss on his grave, destroy his name and light his tombstone with matches. And for my young nephew Soul, I hope that I'm an inspiration for him to know that he can do anything with a strong imagination. I hope he sees what his uncle can do with a little motivation. I just hope that I can influence a younger generation. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. Living for myself and you know that I'm living right. That's what I like. That's what I like. Penthouse suites up top and catching flights. That's what I like. 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 We going up, I hope you're not afraid of heights. Tell her she should come through cause she knows she what I like. Yeah, that's what I like.
Babies, it's Tia Hess, and you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and IDYourself.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Did you know that back in the 9th century, Rainier Avenue Radio was the host of the first annual Gregorian chant-off? Man, that was tight. Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue Radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
This is Siri Black. You're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Mwah. Love.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. That is Kalela on that joint right there. Washed Away, R&B music out of New York.
Insane. She was going great. And the visual was fire.
All right, you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
IDYourself, you heard?
Joining us here in the studio, we got
F.A. John Thomas in this B is K-Town baby.
And
my boy, you already know, Kid Cambo. We here.
Yeah.
And special shout out to Kent, man.
K-Town.
K-Town.
For sure.
The land.
That's how you come in, Patron?
Hell yeah.
Hold it down then.
I
Let them
respect it,
know.
man. Me and my lady was staying there beginning of the
Yeah,
pandemic.
let it be known then.
Camp Boy's coming up. Like a lot of people don't know. Like there's a lot of artists right now, a lot of real dope artists that are coming out of Kent. So I just want to take a second to appreciate like some of the dope people that are coming out of there. You got YT Sons coming out of there. You got Ike coming out of there. You got Yoshio coming out of there. Sean the Shooter, that's my dog.
Yeah, he's
bro.
fine.
Shooter nice, bro.
Yeah.
And there's just so
He's
many
tight.
people. Barada
He's
coming
tight.
out of there, bro. Like we are coming up. Camp boys are here to stay. We up.
Yeah,
Camp
hold
boys
it
up.
down. Hey, for real,
Camp
for
boys
real.
up, for
There ain't
real.
no success if every borough ain't busting. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
people are supposed to do that. And honestly, I think that's the most powerful thing they could do, because the only thing any other older generation ever complained about was people from an outskirt not holding it down for their outskirt. You should be banging that.
Oh,
You supposed to let it be known. Like, how else are the people gonna know that
facts.
Washington is more than just
Seattle.
Seattle if you don't let them know that?
exactly.
No, I'm from here and over here. You know
And
what
how
I'm
could
saying?
I forget my Fine Walt brothers, bro?
Come on,
My
man.
Fine Walt brothers,
Yeah.
Trey Ross, Web Wavy,
Yeah, man.
everybody, bro.
Come on,
Everybody
man.
in the FML collective, bro.
That's
What's
it.
going up?
I'm from Lacey, so
Hey, hold that down.
Hold it down, bro.
Hey, and he be letting it be known in the battles.
360, yeah.
What you said from Lacey to what? What your Joe said?
Legendary.
Yeah, from Lacey to
So-
legendary. Yeah, talk that.
K-Town can claim me too because I went to high school at Kent Ridge. So
Me
there you go.
too.
Yeah, oh, okay.
I just
That's a love.
now
Yo,
you
y'all
know,
gotta
Chad.
stop begging
Now
y'all
you know.
sets on here,
Yo.
bro. This is crazy.
Yo, so John Thomas and me both went to Central, and we both went to Kent Ridge. That's crazy.
Yeah, so what? You guys are just following each other?
Hey, bro,
Dang.
we're-
Hey, he's a lot
Bestie.
younger than me though. So
Hey, but we're brothers now. Don't
Yeah, that's it.
disrespect
That's big bro. man.
That's
big
alumni
bro.
right there. That's his alumni brother right there, boy.
Hey, that's how it works. Build a community. We got another record, don't we, D Money?
we definitely
Oh,
do. We
yeah,
definitely do.
excellent.
But before we get to this record, man, I know you guys like you go way back, don't you? Were you like in high school together? Like, where do you guys know each other from?
You want to hear something funny?
Actually,
we
it's
never
hilarious.
talked in high
We
school.
did not talk in high school.
We knew each
You
other.
two were in school?
Knew each other.
No,
Okay,
we
good.
never knew.
So you both were at Kent Ridge. You
I-
never talked to each other.
No, I never went to Kent
You
Ridge.
didn't go-
I went to Kentwood, and then
Okay.
I transferred to Kent Lake for basketball.
Okay.
So
How many Kent schools are there? Kent Ridge,
Four.
Kent Wood, Kent Lake.
It's four.
So
So
yeah, there's a lot. I went to Kent Wood after I went to
It's only
Kent
four,
Junior
go
High.
ahead.
and then
They all shared the same football field too.
no,
Really?
no, that's just
So you got jokes. You got jokes, huh?
Yeah, but at the time when we
I
was in
think
high
they-
school, yeah, we all.
Actually,
played
no,
at
I
Fresh
think
Field.
they still
Dang,
do play.
that
Listen,
rivalry is
Listen,
thick.
Fresh Field used to get active.
Oh
on
my
Friday nights.
God.
Oh my God! The
No.
McDonald's.
The
Hey,
McDonald's.
hey,
no.
look,
Right at halftime, we slip out to the game just to watch
yeah,
the fights
just
at the
to just
McDonald's.
watch the fights at
Just
McDonald's.
watch people
bro.
get beat up.
But that's not even like
Big Mac
Kent-
respected,
so
bro.
that's not even like
Bro,
Kent
bro,
Ridge
it was-
games. That's not even like Kentwood games. That's going to KM games. You're going to KM games. Then it's really
Yeah, Kim Meridian, bro, they're ratchet.
Like that, it was a fade every Friday. You talking about Friday Night Lights? It was Friday
I
Night
feel
Lights.
like that's
out,
just
bro. People
high
get-
school
You
out
know what's
here,
crazy,
bro.
I
though?
was like, hey, yo.
You know what's
Nah,
crazy?
bro, it was like any given Sunday, bro.
Who's in charge of the McDonald's, man?
Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Some 19-year-old who was trying to make ends
I know.
meet, bro, who's doing his best, fresh
He
out
was
of
just
high
trying
school,
to cook, bro.
confused, bro.
Oh, brother, not
Right.
them again.
Disrespecting Ronald.
Nah,
No,
man.
but
Hey,
it was. It's funny though, yeah, because like I knew of him.
yeah,
I
we
knew
each other.
we knew of each other, but we didn't really like kick it.
We
Like
probably, you know what's crazy? We probably were in the same room when,
A
because
lot.
like Kent.
We
What's
used to turn
crazy
up.
about Kent?
We
And
used
like
to
that's why
turn
what I loved
up.
about Kent Ridge is like
we used to turn
Kent
up.
Ridge had like all of the parties, like in Kent, like from like the span.
Hey,
No,
yo,
I'm
we
serious.
used
From
to
a span of
turn
2014 to
up.
2015, when I was a junior and like a senior, they used to go crazy.
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I used to.
I'm not
get
even sorry.
Hey,
my
I
mom
was
knows.
out there.
My mom knows. I was out there.
I
kicking
was
it.
outside.
Hey,
I was getting loose.
They ain't
I was out
lying
there.
though. They ain't lying
I
though.
was
Kent Ridge.
outside for my mom knew. She like me and my mom.
D, you
because
fought in
my
that
brother
party?
Red-
Even my day.
Yeah, D Money, you had a couple squabbles in there at the McDonald's.
Even in my day, even in my day, the parties were crazy, man. In
yo.
fact, in one New Year's it went so bad that half the basketball team got suspended over some party stuff.
Crazy.
Oh, I think I remember that reading about that, bro. I think I remember reading
But you gotta
about
think
that.
about it. You gotta think about it. Like all of like Kent, because like we're not far from each other. Like the
We're
whole
not-
Kent
they're all
school
close.
district, they're super
Except for
close to
Kent,
each other.
Kent Lake was kind of.
Well, the thing is, even
compared.
with Kent Lake, they share the same road. Like it's the 242nd road in like that Covington and Kent area.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So like Kentwood and Kent Lake, they all knew each other.
Yeah.
They were cool.
This
And
all
then you
just
got
sounds
Cameron.
far.
No, it is. It seems it's far from here, but like in that area,
And
everyone's
from
close.
here, I'm not even from the South End. I'm from the North. I'm from
Yeah.
like the
We're
you know,
south.
you
That's
know,
actually
so that's
southeast.
like,
Kent is
that's like-
southeast from everything.
And then
bro.
we used to get like extra loose too, because there was a lot of the times where we would slide to like Auburn. I remember there
Auburn
was-
did get lit. Shout out my
Hey,
cousin. Shout out my cousin C
I never
Marlo.
would really be out in
Hey,
Auburn like
no,
that.
I-
Like,
we-
people
when I
lived
lived
there,
in
never
Auburn.
out there.
Hey, shout out to Auburn, man. What's
when I
up?
tell you it was outside, we were so turned that at one point all the functions got literally shut down. So we went to the Safeway parking lot and Kent Kangley through the function in the Kent Kangley parking lot. There was a hashtag.
I remember that.
Kent Gang, 24 Safeway Gang 2014.
Safeway Gang.
Safeway Gang 2014. And we was
Lit.
in that parking lot getting loose.
What
Let
was
me tell you.
what was the game that everyone used to do?
Oh, we
during
used to play this
senior-
game called Fugitive.
Fugitive.
Hey,
oh
it was
my
actually
god! I
kidnapping
never
people,
played,
bro.
I used to hear stories because I already knew if I was
Hey,
out there, my mom
bro,
was cooking me, bro.
listen,
Like it
listen,
was
so
over.
with
How
that-
do you
Whoa, yeah, break
So-
that down. Yeah, break that down real quick.
Yeah, because we was playing hide and go get it. What's
we
up?
don't want to play
hey.
tonight.
I'm not signed up.
We're not playing
It's
Fugitive.
messed up.
I
How is it? Look,
Because after I watched that little Jeffrey Dahmer thing,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not playing Fugitive.
I haven't watched that yet, but I'm gonna tap in
no.
soon.
So what we would do is you'd start at Carriage and all four high schools would come together.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow,
And you
okay.
had your runners and you had your drivers.
Yeah.
Okay. The upperclassmen, so the juniors and seniors were the drivers, and the freshmen and sophomores would be the runners.
Okay.
And your goal was to
Just get
run
from
from
A-
Kent Ridge
A to B, right?
and you were supposed to get to Meridian Middle School. And that's a mob.
Yeah.
You got to run there on foot. And you're
Okay.
getting chased by cars, bro.
Yeah.
That's a mob, bro.
The thing is, listen. We was in the ghetto though, because this is what they would do. It was rough out there. I remember when I was a sophomore, I got scooped up. They caught me because they would really they'll really put the mitts on you and put you in the car.
Yeah, they
And
throw you
then-
in the trunk.
and they drop you off. But I got zip tied. I got
Dang.
zip tied
Yeah.
right then. They covered my.
I'm not going,
it was-
bro.
They say quit moving.
Crazy.
No,
It's
I'm not
crazy,
going.
bro.
Look, the next time I
y'all
see
do?
y'all at school, I'm
Hey,
instantly.
they
No,
don't do
look,
that no more.
Is that
They
what
don't do
no,
that no more.
look,
They don't do that no
look.
more.
I'm stealing in lunch line. I'm gonna see my. I'm individually picking them down.
Running through people's flowers.
I never
and
went to
yards
those
and
things,
stuff,
man.
and by
I
any
used to
means
hear
You
them.
smart, Kid Cam.
It
Hey,
was-
kids, be like Kid
Yeah.
Cambo.
No, the reason
know what
why
I'm saying?
I used to
You
hear
stay out
them.
my yard, man. You stay out my
People
yard.
used to tell me, and they're like, "Yeah,
Adults be like John Thomas.
yeah, yeah."
Be like, yeah, no, I want to
Nah,
tell you,
for real, dog.
bro really came outside. He said, "Get off my lawn." He pulled out the pump.
Damn.
Dude,
That's me.
Bro,
Right
you
there.
hiding? You're like,
Right there. In
whoa.
my robe. In my robe.
bro, focus on me, bro, because I heard this in the story,
First
bro,
of
that
all,
someone
you're
someone
blowing my
got
cover.
kidnapped, like obviously the fugitive, right, or whatever. They got picked up and they dropped them off in like Portland, right?
Dropped them
Was
off.
that-
No
Whoa.
way.
That's like some shameless type stuff.
No way. Oh my God. Look, we're in. No, we're into it for life. No, we're into it for life. We're into it for life. No, we have to fight every time I see you from now on.
People were really not trying to get kidnapped too. They were, like, really getting in the whip.
Bro,
They
who
actually
just
square up. People actually started fighting. Like I
No,
see,
it's
bro.
crazy.
Whoever played this game, all y'all need to relax.
It was that's
Hey, it's
terrible.
white people, bro. They started it, bro.
It
It
was
was the
ghetto.
white people in the schools, and then just
They would start the
is,
kid.
bro.
They would start the
The brothers
kidnapping
like-
game.
It sounds like a
Look,
white
bro,
person game.
it was the white kids that started, and then
Well, we got a cosign.
All
We
right,
got
so-
a Caucasian
Yeah,
cosign.
let's make our colored friends run, and we'll scoop them up.
Y'all really created your own purpose.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everything about high school.
No,
It's
they
all
really
about
created
retrospect.
Jake got
It's
his
all
own-
about retrospect.
All right. So we did get us a little distracted there, but so you guys you didn't
That
know
game
each
was
other.
racist.
You
It
didn't
was.
know.
I was gonna say, they
It was.
created
No,
their own
you
purpose.
didn't. You didn't know about
was.
each other, but then you
That's
started.
wild.
You
That's
st-
wild.
what got you guys together? Like you didn't know you weren't talking. Like what happened?
So, again, like I said, I've known John for a minute. We actually, like, the first time we kicked it, and we brought it up earlier in the show, we kicked it in Wazoo. I think that was like the first time we really like kicked it.
Yeah,
it.
Oh, for the made in
Made in
Tokyo.
Tokyo. And
What
the
year
reason-
was that, bro? I think I was there. Was that
was
15?
20. No, it was
6,
2017.
17.
It was 2017. It was 2017 Pullman.
No,
And,
no, I wasn't at that.
The reason why I like knew of John was because of our boy Derek. Because
Yeah.
Derek went to
Man,
Kenwood.
D-Bell.
Yeah, D-Bell. Derek went to Kenwood, so I knew Derek, and then Derek knew John. So I was like,
That's
oh,
like one of my best friends.
yeah. And
Okay.
John used to go by Oddball, so everyone knew
Yeah,
him
I
by
got it tatted
Oddball.
on me and everything.
Yeah,
For real?
Want to see a
yeah.
tattoo?
So
That's still a hard name,
yeah.
though.
So I used to
Rage.
just call him every time I seen him. I
That's
was like,
still
oh,
a hard name.
Oddball, what's good. When I started rapping, I already knew John made music and stuff. Yeah, he's going crazy. Yeah, Oddball.
see you.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
See that?
Oh, oddball. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, so
there was like a year
Inked
where
up.
nobody knew what my name was.
yeah,
Everybody
everyone just
called
knew
me
my Audible.
They just
John
right.
Audible. But
Okay,
like
okay.
practically after that meeting, like we never really talked after that. And then I would say I knew John used to do music. He used to always like I used to see him post things about like
Right.
just piano stuff and just doing music and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I really got into like for me, I got into just doing music in college. And then we technically it's more of just a link up between my boy Billy. Joseph, his first name is Joseph, but his name is Billy. We linked up at his place
on
in
the song.
Kent, on the song GFB Valley, yeah. And he used to, me and him, we used to go crazy. The GFB whole thing was us. That was our thing together.
What's that?
It's called Go for Broke.
Okay.
So I still rep it, but I kind of keep the same thing. How John's like, Kid Cambo and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. We met through kind of not met through, but we kind of linked up through them because he was getting his stuff engineered from him and his brother, and I was getting my stuff engineered from him, and he was basically just the main contact, and he made music too. So my guy Billy was basically the guy who, kind of pieced it together. But at the same time, we were all there in the same room doing it together. And then when it got really serious of like really making music together, one of my boys passed away. He died.
Condolences,
yeah.
man.
One of my boys, his name was Paul Johnson. A lot of people know him. I don't know if you ever knew him, but a lot of people knew him in the city because he was just out and he was from Kent too. He's just a bright kid, man.
Moved around.
Everyone knew him and stuff. And he passed away, and I wanted to bring like a community of people who knew him and did music, and we got all these people from Kent to come to the Hard Rock. And this was like my second show that I ever did, but this was like my first like show that I pieced together. And this is before things were going on now, like how active like people are putting shows together. I mean, they were before, but I in my sense, like where we're from, no one was really
from your region, for your generation.
Doing that.
We got generational things, so you know what I'm saying.
So we put that together, and I told John, I was like, look, John, I know you be making music. I know you're a real, you want to be able to do this stuff. I've seen you do this stuff before. So I hit up John. I was like, John, come perform. I got a 15-minute set for you. After that, it kind of just kicked off like that. And then we, kicked it and just, talked about things about music and stuff. And then COVID happened, where it really got serious. Because after college, we're doing, he's in college, I'm in college. We're kind of focusing on graduating and
school.
stuff. Yeah. So once after graduation, this was like 2019, hitting that 2020 COVID-19. Crazy time. COVID-19 situation. Basically.
So you guys graduated in the midst of COVID?
Well, I graduated before COVID.
I graduated in 2020.
Yeah, he graduated in 2020.
I couldn't even walk.
Walked, yeah.
So I graduated in 2019. So I graduated like a year before.
Right before,
right before. It was December before COVID, like just basically slammed through. And
COVID was here. We just didn't know.
We didn't know. It was here. We didn't know. Just to make it a little quick and stuff. So we, being in the house for 3, 4, 5 months, whatever. My mental plan was like, what am I gonna do with this music stuff? How are we gonna get this, stuff going? We had all the shows that we're doing at the Hard Rock Cafe. We were supposed to have that as a basically a setup,
like a residency
to be there every single time, but it kind of just fell off because of the COVID situation. What do we do? My boy Stretch, Jaron Heck, who's from Kent. I grew up with him. He played ball. He's from Kent Lake. He played ball at Kent Lake, and he's a producer. He hit me up and brought me out to Las Vegas. Man. Yeah, shout out to Stretch. Brought me out to Vegas, and then I'm not gonna name the dude we're gonna name, but
let's
not even let on that. He brought us out there, and basically it was like an artist. He's lame.
I'll beat him up.
It was an artist camp basically that he put together and brought us, and within money situations, all that stuff.
He introduced y'all though.
No, he didn't really.
No, he tried to extend their opportunity.
Yeah, it was mainly just like the whole situation was come out here with me, all these producers, all these engineers. So we in penthouse suites in Las Vegas, and it was a great time at that time for that whole year
it
run.
was just a collective of artists. Like a lot of people were there. Like that's where we met Abstraction. And they a lot of stuff together.
My boy 6 Points that I worked with. He's from
Houston. We linked up with
my main engineer who mixes and masters my stuff.
I was gonna say just the reason it's kind of funny that y'all mentioned that is because sometimes there's like people in the city that like try and make moves, right? They get as many people as they can get involved, and the bag don't come out right. But they really were trying to put on for the city.
It wasn't. I'm not saying for Stretch. Stretch was the guy who really just put it on for us. He put it on for us. Really, it was mainly this dude who was doing. He's from LA that was trying to get people. But in the sense where me and John got serious in this music stuff together, like working together, was that moment in time because I had lost my job at the time after college. I had a job and I lost it because of the COVID thing. And the government was giving out these back pays and all this stuff. Basically, whatever it was, they sent me 8 bands. So I had 8 bands to my name, and I was like, they told me you want to come out here and do the stuff that gets contract all signed and then figure it out. And I was like, oh, I got it. Let's go.
And I wasn't really working at the time. Like
he wasn't working.
I was making not a lot of money at all. Like I needed to be able to eat, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to go. So he fronted me the bands to be able to get there. And
I fronted for John. I said, John, I know you're real. I know you want to do this for real. I'm bringing you with me. Just pay me back when you can.
Oh,
So
wow.
I put up for him to come to Vegas with me to go work with all these people that we work with now. And then I told Billy as well, because he pieced it together with us. He was my engineer, and we just went in. And when we got to Vegas, it was just a nonstop working. Like we got all these other people.
We do that in Orlando too.
When I tell you, we were literally the whole motto the entire weekend was I would literally yell live till 5. Like I'd wake up in the morning and I would just yell live till 5. Everybody would wake up and we just start cooking.
Yeah, and you got to
literally be live till 5.
You got to think about it too. It's not just us. We had Vic Dags that was out there too. If you guys know who Vic Dags is,
another Kent head.
He's from Kent. He's from Kent too. Vic Dags. He works with Macklemore now.
You call him a Did you call him a Kent head?
Yeah, he's a Kent. He's straight from Kent, like real from. He has him and his brother.
So that's a term.
Yeah. Now him and his brother, they're
You-
twins.
you-
bro.
it's not just for Kent. You can replace.
Yeah, just
it can
Kent.
be
Just
any
Kent
city
boys.
and then head.
Oh, I
And
thought it was-
then-
I thought it was
no,
like Kent head.
no, there's
Kent
Auburn
boys,
heads. There's
yeah.
Kent heads. There's
Yeah, I'm a Tacoma head. You feel me?
There's
Lazy
Seattle
heads.
heads.
Just anything else.
Lazy heads. There's Gig Harbor heads.
I've never heard that.
There's Bremerton heads.
Yeah, Bremerton.
Yeah, I could put you on a couple.
Really,
gigs
like a
on-
long
I
story
know.
short, really, it's just basically.
Shout out to the Auburn heads, man.
Shout out to Gig Harbor heads.
Gig Harbor head. Now, long story short, we did all that whole thing for that year and was going out to Vegas, doing all that stuff, and to LA, and really just working together and just piecing like a whole vision of what we're gonna do with this music stuff. And then it really got serious when we started. I got the chance to work with Mediums and do those shows that they were doing at Fremont in the boat. So then I got the chance to tell them, hey, yo, I got my boy John who be doing stuff.
And that's where we linked up with like Marshall. And
Marshall. And then I got the chance to meet you, Mambo.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think after that, it was just like a continuous things that we were just working together of just meeting certain people, and we were rocking together. Like they knew us because we're always together and stuff.
See, when I walked in, I was like, did they just meet each other? Like they're vibing pretty hard.
We known each other.
They definitely know.
No,
each other.
that was part of the
I think
intent
Rage
and how this
Brothers,
was
those-
structured too.
Yeah, we call each other the Rage Brothers now because it's like we're like
wow.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where it's like if I'm there, you can probably
Ray Schmurda, look out.
too.
Yeah.
And- no, but those Vegas trips, they really did a lot for us because
Yeah.
the thing is, when we're in a real working setting, like I'm somebody who's very brutally honest.
Mhm.
And if I'm not really messing with something that you're doing, I'm gonna tell you, like, look, you can do that a lot better. That take was whack. That take was weak.
Yeah.
And so
I think
like,
that's how we just fed off each
I was
other.
gonna say
'cause
that's
we
not
were all-
always appreciated, but it's necessary.
No, because I think that's really how we really fed off
It's
each
'cause-
other because we
yeah.
did the same things. So I would tell John like he needs to go back and do something different.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
exactly. It's like it was one of those things like they were pulling out the best of me as an artist. Like I recorded Going Up in those sessions. The
Yeah.
Rough were
Mhm.
Going Up, and
Yeah.
that's literally the song that people know. It's not my, I guess Barely Home is like the one that's number wise, but when people think about like John Thomas King of Rage,
Yeah.
the song they're gonna think about is Going Up, and it was
Yeah.
recorded in those Vegas sessions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like we just been going hard and we challenge each other because as much as we are like the Rage Brothers, like we're also like Rage rivals in a sense.
Right.
Not even to the point of where like, oh, I hate him. Like
No,
I don't
yeah.
want him.
Right,
to be.
no,
Like, it's just
but
much-
if he, but
Yeah.
but when he makes a hit, you're like, I gotta,
was
I
like,
need a
yeah,
hit too.
I need
I need a hit as well.
Exactly.
That's
We
what's
got-
like. Go crazy over there. I'm finna double back while you going crazy, and you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Come
And
back
so-
with one of
so,
them.
yeah, we have a lot coming up. Like
Yeah.
I think the next couple of months dipping into like 2023, you guys are really gonna enjoy what we have in store.
Yeah.
We've been working. Like
We're gonna
Okay.
if
You-
we'll dabble a little.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
yeah,
working
yeah.
on a little project
you
together.
might see
Right,
you might see a
right,
little
right.
something
Okay.
here, but like
Definitely look forward to hearing.
yeah, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, no, you
'Cause
go.
we got-
We do bring people back around. Hey, hold on, real quick though. I want to get into this record, D.
Oh, we out of time. Yeah, we out of time, man.
Oh, yeah.
While we're
so-
at it though, R.I.P. to Coolio, man. And another shout out to my homie Digital. I know he going through some things.
Oh yeah,
Man,
definitely.
and
Just want you to
also,
know
I
you got our support.
I know we
Yeah,
meant
definitely.
to. I know we meant to get into it a couple weeks ago, but also RIP to PNB Rock too.
Yeah,
man.
man. One
Make
of my
sure
favorite
everyone,
artists.
especially y'all who touring and moving around, make sure
Crazy,
everyone
bro.
just move with wisdom, move with caution. There ain't no
course.
fault, there ain't no fingers to be
Don't-
pointed, but just you know what I
yeah.
mean, be wise. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
they
Stay
just-
out.
they just arrested
Got into
somebody.
some things last week.
They just arrested
Hey,
somebody.
that was crazy.
The-
All right,
the
so we
suspect.
have only a couple here minutes left, so I want to give both of you the opportunity for any final words, anything you want to say before we bounce. So, Kid, why don't you go first?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys having us on the show for real. And then, like I said, we got a lot of
Anytime,
things that we got planned out this whole tour that we got with this with Lebo tracks on this Storm tour.
Yes, sir.
And then a lot of more shows just coming up. And projects and singles are gonna be placed out. I got a single that's coming out next week called Tech Deck, and
It's
I did
hard.
it. I did it at the show at the gap release.
Tech Deck?
Yeah,
Tech
Tech Deck.
Deck hard.
Yeah, it was tough. So just a lot of things that we just got planned out for the next couple of months, and then once things kind of mellow down, I'm actually gonna bring back the Showcase of Greatness
Oh
part 2.
yeah.
So I'm about to bring that back. I might do it in December. I'm gonna try to get one of my boys from LA. I don't know if you guys have heard of him before, but it's Cambo and G
Okay.
Funk Supreme, some Cambodian cats.
That's fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring them out here. So
Okay, and John, man.
First things first, chat, make some noise for yourself. Y'all was going crazy in the comments.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
yeah.
chat. Shout out to the chat.
There you go. He's making noise.
Yeah. Second thing, y'all like the hat?
Yeah.
Just before dawn. Shout out to the Supreme. Just slight plug for the dog right there. Shout out to Duck Gang.
Duck Gang. Oh yeah, shout out to El
Duck
Chris,
Gang.
man. Yeah, shout
Duck
out to
Gang
them and
for
Arch
always.
Rivals.
Come on, man.
And just be on the lookout. I know YT Sons dropping this week album. A lot of us are featured on there, so check that one out. And then be on the lookout for the Rage Brothers, man, because the Rage is only beginning. This is only beginning.
Let's
this
go.
is just the tip of the iceberg. So
I'm gonna be an icon one way.
Someone needs that new Kid Cambo. Okay.
Come on, man.
All
Hey,
right.
yeah, make sure anytime we got guests, their names be on there. Follow them, click their
Yeah.
links in their bio. Dude, it's really not that hard to Google somebody for real, and like everything
No, it's
will pop
not.
up. I swear.
yeah, the ads are in our little things right
Yeah, so
Yeah,
guys
we
can
got
see
them
us
on
right
there for you. All right, next week on the program, we are going to light up the Columbia City Theater stage, and 3 performers from the Lions Den 360, Nick Norton, Jordy Sam, and VZ are all going to perform on the stage during the program. So,
Shout out to Bremerton, man.
woo! Yeah, Bremerton getting some
Bring
huge
it.
love,
Get
man.
y'all Gig Harbor out now too.
Might as well,
All
man.
right, yeah, let's do it.
Anybody?
So next week on Fresh
gig
Juice,
is.
it's our first show of October 5th. First show of October. So October 5th, Nick Norton, Jordy Sam, VZ, they'll perform on the Columbia City Theater stage during the show. They'll all do each one song at least. So definitely look forward to that next week on the show. As always, we syndicate on Easeway Radio Mondays at 1 p.m. So shouts out to them. Also, DJ Defcon airing a segment of this interview on his massive mix session.
Yeah.
And as always, the whole thing right here, Facebook group, follow us there. Fresh Juice Media on Facebook, Spotify. All the music on tonight's program are available on our Spotify playlist, Fresh Juice Mix 2022. IG, Twitter, Fresh Juice Media. Audio archives, mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcasts. Also follow us on our Linktree and our YouTube at Fresh Juice Media. Clips of the show and all that kind of stuff. We'll post some pictures with our guests on our IG and our Twitter as well at Fresh Juice Media. So thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. Shout out to both of our in-studio guests, Kid
Come on,
Cambo,
man.
FML John Thomas,
Google them.
Rage
Shout out
Brothers,
to y'all.
Google them.
I'll be an icon one way.
the
Yeah.
Neon Ghost Show is
Come
up
on.
next at 11. So keep it locked on Rainier Ave. But for now, we gotta go. So peace
Peace
and
out, man. We
bless.
appreciate y'all.
Happy
man.
birthday, Patron!
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, big dog.